watch it on YouTube now if you want. Because we're only one squad away. And what a squad at that. I think we're closed. And Kristen, well, 1 second, you guys. All right, this is full. Go ahead and take a picture of that. I'm going to print this out real quick just so I have a copy of it. So I can see all of your glorious names. All right, and that is 6347. Here in a second, you have to wait for that number to update, you guys, but when you see 6348 on that break, that means it's probably getting ready to go into the shop, okay? Good luck. No more waiting. It's ripping time. Well, well, well. Let's start with the jumbo. We're going to end with tribute. If you haven't seen tribute yet, get ready for a treat. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Good luck. And let's just see. I see you, J. Rick. That's called an empty box. All right, good luck, everybody. That froze on me. See if I can. All right. That's right, Sweat. Same break, Casey. When you see that break at the bottom change to 6348, it's going to be going live shortly after that. Peyton, Toll, Tatis, Dreyer, Henderson, Witt Jr., Augustin Ramirez, Terang, Chase Burns is a good start for the Reds, Ryan Sandberg, Alec Burleson, and a Daniel Schneemann. I'm going to put my boy Burns up there, and there's nothing you can do about it. He's my boy. All right? You just have to deal with it. All right? Deal. McLean, Smith, Ramirez, Torres. Oh, a redemption already, huh? A redemption already. Help us all. Help us all. Ooh, a little Mizorowski action. Yamamoto. Ellie De La Cruz. I'm liking this. Paul Gervais on the auto for the Dodgers. And good luck, everybody. Behind Aaron Judge. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a rookie autograph refractor parallel of Akamoto for the Blue Jays. Big Rob, you're on the board. Big Rob, you're on the board. Next break is in the shop. I can see people getting spots.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And let me take care of these. We also had another auto in there. It was Paul for the Dodgers. And I need to take care of Mr. Mizorowski as well. That's right, OG Redbeard. You know, you already know. Crave. Joe Boo doesn't even have a pair of shoes, Crave. He doesn't even own a pair of shoes. Charlie, I see you. I see that 238 shares got hit. Ben, Rice, Leiter, Castillo, Vargas, Baez, Wheeler, and Betts, Acuna, Kurtz, Arenado, and Cease. Well, Derek, I mean, it was close, you know. Luis Morales, Riley, Carson Williams, Stanton, Gore, Reagans, Torres, Imanga, Schneeman, Perdomo out of 50 for the Diamondbacks, and Byron Buxton. That looks like a variation to me. That looks like a variation to me, Twins. Who got the Twins in this? OG, I'm pretty sure that's the variation right there. I'm not 100% positive, but the number looks different. No, it's the same break. Same breaks pinned at the bottom of your screen. Most of the teams are fairly easy to get. Dodgers, not so much. Rumfield, Ford, Neto, Williams, Guerrero, Ortiz, Miller, Harper, Burleson, Jordan Alvarez out of 199, and a Shohei. Because he had to show up, right? There's no way around it. Shop the Stan Givey is in your upper left-hand corner right now. Hang on, my computer's freaking out. Contreras. Hey, Greg. Sproat, Freed, Freeman, Correa, Alcantara, Buxton. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. I might be wrong. The number looked different, though. Bryce Eldridge for the Giants. Lindor on the insert. Otto Lopez and Senga. I think I might be wrong, because there wouldn't be a base version of that. Mr. Eldridge. Vaughn, no, you're not. That cost $50. Suarez, McLean, Dreyer, Henderson, Marte, Grisham, Wu, Soto, Aaron Judge, J.J. Weatherholt, and Gossman. Nice little JJ there for the Cardinals. We'll take that, Rebecca. There ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Understood. Go away now. Thank you. Jonah, Tong, Soderstrom, Burnable, Cassie, Simpson, Diaz, Wood, Cal Raleigh, Yamamoto, Christian Walker, and Sanchez. And that's just an insert that Yamamoto was on. They can be numbered. That one wasn't, but they can be. I've seen it with my own eyes. Churio, Kafus, Pasquantino, Slitler, McLean, Muncy, Montgomery, Cruz, Beck, Basayo for the Orioles, and Yamamoto. Zach Cole, Bregman, Barger, Gallen, Hernandez, Mayer, Horton, Edwards, Jeter on the perspectives, Javier Baez for the Tigers out of 99, and a Mason Wynn. This hadn't been a bad box. Let's see. Where's the last auto, though? Supposed to be one more, right? Or am I tripping? Naylor, Murakami base, Cruz, Bryant, Lindor, Hayes, Flaherty, Paul Skeens, and C.J. Abrams. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I was beast trippins. JJ's not numbered. JJ's not numbered. Pena, Basayo, Jefferson, Thomas, Gilbert Perdomo, Swellenbach, Duran, Montgomery, Verlander, went to high school with him, and Bogarts. Oh, yeah, the Akamoto, that's right. That's right, I did top load Justin Verlander, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's not one singular thing you can do about it. All right, let me get this base out of my way. We're going to get into Bowman's Best next. It's the same break pin at the bottom of your screen right now. Same one. Same one? No, it's the same one. It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, Bowman's Best. It's not numbered, Justice. It's not numbered. Empty. Kyle Stowers, Sasaki rookie, Jacob Wilson rookie out of 99, Churio, and Jacob Wilson on the refractor. Well, all right then. So be it. Connor Griffin, Riley Green, Ricardo for the Royals. Not numbered, but Royals were on the board. KCMO. Cal Raleigh and Jackson Holiday. Kyle Tucker, Trout, Garcia, Dalton Rushing out of 150 for the Dodgers, and a Bryce Harper refractor. What up? What up? What up, Chief? Ellie, Witt, Soto, Carlos Navarez for the Red Sox. There you go, Raider Sancho. A little deed. That's right, Ryan.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Pete Alonso. Hey, the kid. Luke Keyshaw, Merrill, Ellie on the circuitry, Matt Olson on the mini diamonds, and a Freddie Freeman. Braves are on the board moderately. Kinda. A smidgen or two. Christian Moore, McGonigal, Walcott, Shohei, and Stephen Kwan. Skubal, Swellenbach, Goodman, Hope, and Suzuki. Carroll, Chisholm, Olson. There we go. J.J. Weatherholt on the auto. Nice hit, St. Louis. Rebecca, nice. Yep, we take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit there, Rebecca. And Andrew Abbott. Lindor, no, that's not how you ellipsis. That's not how you spell Sal Stewart. How many times do I have to tell you? Lindor, Miller, Benj, Leo DeVries, and Dylan Cruz. James Wood, base rookie. Chase Burns, J.J. Weatherholt, Andrew Abbott out of 250. Whoa. That's a much better version, folks. On the best performance, I guess I'm doomed. I guess Sal's doomed now. JJ said, what up, Primo? How you doing, playa? 22 out of 25. What is this called again?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Bazana. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I guess Sal's doomed. Sal's doomed. Sounded good when I was saying it though. Sanchez, Chandler, Bobby Witt Jr., and a George Lombard. Judge, Betts, Skeens, James Wood rookie, and Rafael Devers. I'm sorry, I can't see a lot of these comments because Charlie is just, he is sharing it over and over and over and over and over again. All by himself. It's just Charlie. Only Charlie. Who did you say was number? DeVries, he's not. He's not. No, JJ's out of 25. Now AJ's doing it. So when you hit the 500 goal, the next goal's 1,000, by the way. The next goal's 1,000 after 500. Super would be 101, Bane. That's out of 25. Churio, Montgomery, Eldridge, Ramirez, Crawford, Kurtz out of 75. Eldridge, Burns, Yelich, and Peralta. If there was a 101 super, it'd be dead center on that, right there. It'd be right there in the middle. Dylan Beavers, Springer, Devers, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Even though he's not there anymore, that is the Mets. Langford, Lindor, Finest Timelines, Acuna, Peralta, and Mason Miller. Sorry, Mason. Yes, they do. All card ship, even the base. Owen Cassie, Moore, there he is, C. Hunter Barco for the Pirates out of 99. Well, Hunter Barco, welcome to the party. Sweetness. Bobby Witt, Shohei out of 99. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? That's the 47th Shohei I've pulled today, and we're not done yet. Can't stop, won't stop. Kyle Teal, Shohei, Merrill, and Aranda. Charlie, you can't do 2 giveaways at once. The first one just ended. Calm down a little bit. It's just a giveaway. You good, bro? I'm gonna need you to simmer down now. Simmer down now. Jung-Hoo Lee, McGonigal, Mizorowski, Altuve, Crow Armstrong, McLean, Perez, Valdez, Mason Miller, and Kevin McGonigal. What's that, Charlie? I only got one word there. DeLauder, Tong, Naylor. Uh-oh, this one's number 2. Brent Rooker, Imai, Finest Timelines, Connor Griffin, Cruz out of 250, Slitler for the Yankees, and good luck. 1990. I know that man. Out of 50, David Justice on the 35th anniversary rookie cup there. That's nasty. Bro. CA, that's nasty, bro. That's nasty. He played in Richmond too for AAA. Nope, I don't need that one.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Well, we're running out of room for deeds. We're all out of room for deeds. Maybe I don't need to open the other boxes, you think? The old flying squirrels. That's right, Casey. Carson Binge, Brady House, James Wood, Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber, Harry Ford, Soto, Byron Buxton, George Springer out of 99, and Hunter Goodman. All right, we got 2 boxes left. And we'll put another shop to stand up there. I'll do the first one after this, and then we'll go ahead and put another one up there when I'm doing that one. Tier 1. Empty. Christian Moore out of 50, probably horror movie, not anytime soon though. Gunnar Henderson out of 15 for the Orioles. Randy Arozarena out of 99. And a Jarren Duran out of 199. Well, hey, look. It's just endless deeds, apparently. If you don't have a team in the next one, there's going to be more deeds in that one. And there's still deeds left in this one. So deeds, and then probably some more deeds, and then we'll probably find a couple more deeds. Gunna. And Christian Moore. Rebecca, you're doing just fine right now. You're doing just fine. He's kind of thick. He's a little thick. Get off there, plastic. All right, last box. It's tribute time. Trick. No time like the present. Let's see if tribute can save the day. Let's see. You're not getting smoked, by the way. You've got a numbered Ohtani out of 99, and you've gotten a lot of other stuff too, Trick. You're actually doing all right. But we could always use a little more to put you over the top. Paul Molitor. Early for the Red Sox. And that looks upside down. Well, that's what you wanted, and that's what you got. Drake Baldwin out of 50. Hey, you said you wanted one. CA, no takesies, backsies. Drake Baldwin for the Braves out of 50.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Fernando Tatis. Rafael Devers. And looks... All right, we've got 2 teams on here, Atlanta and the Mets. This will go to the more expensive team in this break. I'll have to look that up. We have Ronald Acuna out of 199 and Juan Soto. And I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to look it up. So give me a second. No guessing. I'll tell you momentarily. Give me 1 second here. So the Braves are 179. The New York Mets. Oh, did I click on the right one? Maybe I didn't. No, I did. My bad. I didn't know if I did or didn't. Yeah, so it's definitely the Braves. Yeah, without a doubt, it's the Braves. Let me write that on there for the shipping crew real quick. Braves are eating. Time to share, Braves. Time to share, Braves. Be nice. It's time to share. Sharing is caring. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Carson Whisenhunt for the Giants out of 25. And Legend, maybe? Oh, I know that auto. Out of 99, Will Clark for the Giants. And that's executive. Executive, you're on the board, bro, with a Will Clark. I know you know who Will Clark is. Don't you fib me. And let's take care of Whisenhunt here. Josh, if that happens, we'll have to go another route. I'll have to, well, we'll cross that bridge when it gets here. Naf, what's up, bro? Luis Morales. Ronald Acuna Jr. And for the Aaron Judge out of 150 on the tri-patch. Oh, okay. Yep. Dan. He's kind of thick. He's a little thicker. Aaron Judge. That's definitely a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Mr. Morales. Garrett Crochet, Bryce Matthews, and same one, Dennis. Same one. Alan Trammell for the Tigers. That's super cool. 2 out of 25 for the Tigers, and that is Colin. Colin, you're on the board, bro. What's up, Alberto? Oh, so if this one's 63.47, the one that's in the shop is 63.48, Dennis. And all replays are on YouTube, so if you miss anything, you already know where to go. Ichiro for the Marlins. Ellie for the Reds. And our last deed of the box. It's a national. It is Dylan Cruz on the bat patch. All kinds of madness going on that. Out of 199 to end it out. Hey, Victoria. Clax, it just wasn't. It did. You hit in the other break and you didn't realize it. You hit a Edgar Martinez auto in that break, and I don't think you realized it. So there's a bunch of nastiness up here. Hang on, let me get it all wrangled in, and we'll do a recap of this. And then it looks like we're in single digits in the next one. It's identical to this break. What up, Dustin? And we'll take a gander at all these. I'm not, Aaron. I am not. But all the 238 is there right now. They're all there. Yeah, that's what it was, Clax. I didn't think you realized it, but you did. Morales, Christian Moore out of 50, O'Neal Cruz out of 250, Valdez, and there's others that I didn't top load just for speed of the break, you guys. There's, I don't know, probably about 25 cards that still need to be top loaded. Abbott out of 250, Olson out of 299, rushing for the Dodgers out of 150, Harper, Churio, Montgomery, Verlander, Murakami base, Jeter, Basayo, Raleigh, Yamamoto, Judge, Kurtz, and Judge. George Springer out of 99. Wood. Baez out of 99. Eldridge. Otani. Weatherholt. Alvarez out of 199. Mizorowski. Burns. Wilson out of 99. Lindor. Perdomo 50 out of 50. Byron Buxton. Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Otani out of 99. Kurtz out of 75. Ricardo for the Royals. Barco out of 99. Acuna. Carlos Navarez. Gervais. J.J. Weatherholt. Aaron Judge out of 150. Dylan Cruz out of 199. Gunnar Henderson out of 15. Jaron Duran out of 199. Wisenhunt out of 25. Acuna and Soto, that will go to the Braves. They're the more expensive team in this break. Randy Arozarena out of 99 for the Mariners. We also had Will Clark for the Giants out of 99, and Akamoto Redemption for the Blue Jays. Alan Trammell out of 25 for the Tigers. David Justice out of 50 on the auto. Drake Baldwin out of 50 for the Braves. And then there was another J.J. Weatherholt best performance, 22 out of 25. It's a deed, another deed, and then there was another deed, and then there was one more, and then another one showed up, and then another one, and then that was chilling. And that's what happened. We start with the jumbo, and we continue onward. All right. Good luck. Are you ready? Good luck, Shine. They left him there. They left him there. Let's see. Next break is in the shop. Thanks, World of Sports. Same, it's identical. Your teams are back in there if you missed out this go round. Let's get it, Donovan. Crooks, Alvarez, Stowers, Painter, Ward, Weaver, Holiday, Andy, Kurtz on the perspective, Chase Burns, and Carlos Correa. And no, that is not a variation. I don't know what you mean, Joe. I see that you tried to change crisis to credit. I'm not sure. I still don't understand. I'm sorry. Pavetta, Machado, Story, Shanwell, Skeens, Herrera, Caminero. We got an auto here. Ellie. Taylor Ward on the negative, and good luck. Ooh. Out of 99, Kobe Mayo for the... Is it? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought it was something else. For the Orioles to start it out. I thought it was something else.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Yeah, early. We'll do shop the stand. That whoever won it, we'll do that at the end of this break. Davis, Freeland, Seager, Lyle, Suarez, Carpenter and Smith, Ramirez, Suzuki, Denzer Guzman for the Angels, and Sandy Alcantara. Griff, it was Taylor Ward. So early, just hang out with me for a minute. Once we're done with this break, we'll do shop the stand for you. King, Bieber, Swanson, Maxwell, Horner, Kyle Karros, Logan, Freeman. Well, it's not stopping, you guys. It's not stopping. It's not going to stop. Jack, a Caglione. And who got him this time? Because that's definitely a deed. Husker, ain't no way, bro.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We got Basayo and Bryce Harper on the refractor. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Gunnar Henderson. My bad. I was looking up at the TV. I should have looked at the card. Matol, what's up, Matol? DeLauder, Aranda, Imai, Moreno, Murphy, Gurriel, Rooker, Bryce Harper, Paul Goldschmidt, Dylan Dingler, and Mason Miller. Well, this pack doesn't want to open. Garrett Cole, Bailey, Langolier, Raleigh, Brady House, Waldrop, Beatty, Wynn, Simeon, J.P. Crawford, not a variation, and Alec Burleson. I see you, Aurelio. Appreciate you. Good to see you, Matol. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Let's see if we can get you something. Roman Anthony, rookie base. Noah Cameron, Kikuchi, Messick, Tucker, Paredes, Spencer Steer, Brenton Doyle, Mike Trout, Cam Smith, and Perdomo. Adam, what's up, bro? Sale, Lee, Lugo, Rasmussen and Cruz, Campbell, DeGrom, Juan Soto, Marte, Tovar, and Jordan Beck. Jung-Hoo Lee, Ryan, Christian Moore, Walls, Rodon, Rodriguez, Scherzer, Mookie Betts, Colson Montgomery, Julio Rodriguez out of 150. There you go, Jeremy. and Logan Webb. Not too bad there. No, it's the same break. Same break that we're doing right now. That's what's pinned. I don't know what teams are left, but that's what we're doing. It's the same one. Nathan Church, Kirby, Matthews, Acuna, Goldschmidt, Yasavage base, Carroll, Trout, Alonso, Max Fried out of 99, and a Matt Olson. No, well, I believe that, Jebediah, because I think Shine got him again. I don't know that, but that's my guess. Lowe, Shaw, Baez, Chisholm, Mizorowski, Burns, Terang, Luzardo, Schwarber, Victor Scott, and Jarren Duran. Early, McCutchen, Otto Kemp, Dollander, Gilbert, Witt Jr., Augustin Ramirez, Rookie Cup. There's Basayo, Roman Anthony, Ronald Acuna, and Spencer Swellenback. All right, let me get these to the side here, and we'll continue on. Donovan, we're just kick the tires, light the fires, and kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. Base, get on out my way. Bowman's best. That's right, Jamie. No, I'm not here. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. There are currently 15 teams left in the next break. So that's exactly halfway. Gil, it might have been, but the one I got it from was Independence Day. Walcott, uh-oh. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Paul Skeens. Mason Miller out of 250. Wood. Out of 50, Pena, Jet, Williams. Wow. Lantigua and Carson Benj. Who got the Mets? G. Rolla. Ho now. I think that's considered a D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's a nasty card right there. Quad, 4 deeds. And Mason Miller. Yep, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. It's just going to continue on. McGonigal, Griffin, Raleigh, DeGrom, and Juan Soto. Thank you, buddy. I do my best. Suzuki, Abbott, Langford, Cam Smith, and Drake Baldwin. We'll take both of those. There you go, Atlanta and Houston. Both of those are rookies. And this is a 25 box, by the way, you guys. So when you're looking at the teams in the next, it's the same break, but when you're looking at the teams in that, think about the fact that there is a 2025 Bowman's Best in it, because at the end of the day, people like Kurtz and like the rookies from that year are in this product. Rushing, Lindor, Miller, Ramirez, Churio. Bobby? No, I don't think so. James Wood, base rookie for the Nationals. Christian Campbell for the team that just wouldn't go. They just wouldn't go, Alejandro. They wouldn't go. They sat there and they sat there and they sat there and they sat there. And then guess what? They weren't there anymore. So now this deed goes to Shine.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Wilson, Christian Moore out of 250, and Manny Machado. It happens quite a bit, Alejandro. I'll give you that. It does happen. It happens more often than not. Chase Burns, Walker Jenkins, J.J. Weatherholt, Pena, and Jake DeGrom. Stowers, Sasaki, Tong, Spencer Swellenback out of 99. There we go, OG. And Shohei, because it wouldn't be a break if I didn't pull at least one Shohei. This one's just refractor version, but we'll take it. Appreciate that follow, Dennis. Scooble, DeVries, Padilla for the St. Louis Cardinals going to Ellipsis, because Ellipsis always gets a deed. There's just no way around it. Every time. Every of the time. Each and every of the time. Marcelo Mayer, rookie, and a Riley Green. Alonso, it's the Mets. It's Jet Williams, Pena, Lantigua, and Carson Benj. Judge, Sanchez, Dolander, Brincino, and Caldwell. Uh-oh. Alejandro's going PC this time. Betts, Tucker, Noah Schultz for the White Sox on the Acha. Andrew Painter out of 150 for the Phillies, and Charlie Condon. Mike Trout, Ellie De La Cruz, Christian Campbell base, Fernando Tatis on the circuitry, and Carson Benj. All for a couple minutes, for a little bit. Bobby Witt, Luke Keyshaw, Moore, Neto, and Chandler. David, it's Mets, Jet Williams, Lantigua, Carson Benj, and Pena. Finest is up next. I told you guys I'm a hologram. Time doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. We made it up. We made it up to keep people in line. It's not a real thing. Empty. Harper, Wilson, DeLauder, Tong, Arenado, Aaron Judge, rare out of 50. Yankees. Den Dog. Yep, we want that. Rodriguez, Bregman, Trout, and Logan Webb. Christian, let me think about that. I don't know if Holiday's in it. I don't know if he's a rookie in that one, but he's in it. He's in the product, but I'm not exactly sure he's a rookie in that one. I can't remember. He's in it though. Yes, he is in the product.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ellie De La Cruz, Caglione, Scooble, Will Banfield for them Cincinnati Reds. Look at that. Who knew? Henderson, Yasavage, Mizorowski, Caglione, Kevin McGonigal, that's a good pack, and Garrett Cole. And Jack. Ryan, I'm not sure what you mean. Are you saying like how many times does somebody hit something that's better than what they got in for? A lot. Naylor, Benj, House, Connor Griffin, Caros, Alcantara, CJ Cafus, Rare, Lyle, Quiero, and Jose. Those are called, the soft plastic, Evan, is called a penny sleeve. And then the hard plastic is called a top loader. Colby Thomas, Verlander, and there's different sizes of top loaders depending on the card. Ryan, whoa. Well, Mets, you might as well have another. Carlos Beltran for the Mets. G-Rolla, you got to share, bro. You got to share. Boy, y'all are chock full of random questions tonight. Stop it. Drew Gilbert, Jazz Chisholm out of 50. Finest Timelines, Randy Arozarena, Drake Baldwin, and Perdomo. You got to go with your gut. Go with your gut, Christian. Go with your gut. Garcia, DeGrom, Griffin. Oh, it's an oil slick. I was like, what's different? O'Neal Cruz on the oil slick for the Pirates. Da, 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 da. CB, it doesn't have to be determined. It's all one team. O'Neal Cruz, Early, Ford, Finest Timelines, Jose Altuve out of 99, and Stephen Kwan. Oh yeah, Ray, sure, yeah. Ryan, I'm still not understanding what you're saying. I'm trying, but I'm really not understanding. Bregman, Alonso, Tatis, DeGrom, Tucker, Gunnar Henderson out of 75, Tatis, Arias on the rare, Caminero, and Freddie Freeman. G-Rolla's running cold now. Yeah, nice try, G-Rolla. We see you. John, it'll be after the one that's in the shop fills. And it'll be identical. It'll be the same break. Now we've got 2 boxes left. Tier 1 is 2026. And then we've got Tribute to end it with. If you just dome a box cookie, I don't know. It depends on what's in the box. I have no idea. It depends on what comes out of it. If you go and buy a hobby box and open it, I don't know how often you're going to do okay. I'll put it this way. What the break offers you is an opportunity to go after a PC team, or if you want to go after somebody big for some other reason, you can. The most expensive team in this break costs less than every box that's in it. So if that helps. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a mid-tier team, you could get the Reds probably almost 8 to 9 times before you would pay what it would cost for one box. Sal Stewart out of 99. There's no guarantees in cards anyways. I've been doing this since I was 5. There's no guarantee of anything. Whoa! Reggie Jackson out of 75. Den Dog. Holla. Would you like a deed?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Oh, and since I'm the dealer, I was told that I get to keep Sal Stewart out of 99. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Much appreciated. Very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here, I'm gonna use one of these just in case. Might be a little bit too big, but that's all right. We've got Colt Keith out of 199 for the Yankees, and Mason Wynn out of 99. And we got one more left. That's right, T. Montague. Let them know. Some people do, whoa, there was something hidden back here. Hold on. There's a hidden deed. Aaron Judge patch for the Yankees. We like that hidden deed. By the way, the Yankees just annihilated that box. Hey, Den Dog, you just tore that box straight up. All right, the finale. Bro, that's nasty. Empty. And we still got a box left. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right, Cujo. He is. Why did I think it wasn't? Was the card stuck to the back of this one? You're right. It is. That's Detroit. My bad. My bad, Detroit. My bad. Colin, that's yours. My bad, bro. Freddie Freeman. Thank you, Cujo. Gunnar Henderson out of 99. Upside down. They're not stopping. They're not stopping. Paul Goldschmidt, first on print out of 10. Book it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What can you do? That's right, AJ. That's exactly right. Cal Raleigh. Gunnar Henderson. Oh, no. Rojas, you missed. No. They've been doing great all day. They might not be right now, but they were doing great all day. For the Royals, it is Bobby Witt Jr. out of 50 on the patch. Well now. Now, this is one of the ones earlier where it was like, why are you so much thicker than the other cards? Let me see here real quick. All right, perfect. It's almost like I've done this before. Rojas, I just don't want you to get like you're giving up. They might as well be $5. They might as well be $5. We got 4 packs left here, playa. Come on, man. Get with it. How are you going to get a deed if you give up before the break's over? Come on, man. Bobby Witt Jr. Carter Jensen out of 199 for the Royals. Another deed. War Dog, you found it. Good. That happens. It happens. Don't feel too bad about it. You're not the only one that reaches out thinking they... It happens. It does. It happens. More than you think. Wizenhunt. Peyton Toll for the Red Sox. What do we got here? All right, we've got a duel here. It is Mike Trout and Bryce Harper out of 150. Let me check this real quick. It's the same break pin down there, so let's check this real quick. So, LA Angels are 99, and the Phillies are 79. That will go to the Angels. I repeat, that will go to the Angels. Sorry, Phillies. I'm going to write that on the back real quick so the shipping crew knows. Nice card, though. Quite the tandem there. Robo, that's not how that, no. It's just so you guys know, anybody that does it goes to the top or goes to the left, they're lazy. They just made that up so they don't have to think. And it looks like a lot of people done that. A lot of people. That's not a thing. It's really not. Some people do it. It's just... I'm just going to leave it alone. Jacob Marcy out of 75. And hold up. Wait a minute. Out of 150. I know that guy. The Mets hit again. Keith Hernandez out of 150. Holla. Hank Aaron and Jacob Marcy. No, it's just something somebody made up one day to be lazy. That's the only thing I can figure. Because it makes no sense whatsoever. Walter Johnson for the Senators. Caglione. And Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen out of 99. Pittsburgh. You got one little deed right at the end. Bohica, I haven't looked at it, but if that happens, don't worry. I have a way to handle that. Don't you fret. Don't you worry one little bit. All right, let's go over this madness that just happened. Holy moly, Paul Goldschmidt out of 10. And you and Caglione. And my goodness gracious, this thing is stacked. Mets are the winners in this one. Sorry about the Marlins, bro. They didn't do it. You're right. You're right. They just didn't show up. They took a break on this break. All right. Recap. Well, you got Marcy out of 75. I mean, that's something. Henderson out of 99. Luis, Connor Griffin, Painter out of 150. Marcelo Mayer, Otani, Gunnar Henderson, Kurtz, Chase Burns. Baldwin, Miller out of 250, Basayo, Swellenbeck out of 99, Anthony, Freed out of 99, Montgomery, Julio Rodriguez out of 150, Mike Trout, Christian Moore out of 250, Cam Smith, Denzer Guzman, Taylor Ward, Noah Schultz, Christian Campbell out of 99, Gunnar Henderson out of 75, Caminero, Cruz on the oil slick, Jazz Chisholm out of 50, Jack Caglione. Andrew McCutchen was out of 99. Mason Wynn out of 99. Bobby Witt Jr. out of 50. Keith Hernandez out of 150. Aaron Judge out of 50. Padilla. Altuve out of 99. McGonigal. Banfield. Colt Keith. And I said that wrong earlier. That is Tigers. My bad. Sal Stewart out of 99, Carlos Beltran for the Mets, Judge out of 99, Trout and Harper, that'll go to the Angels. We've got Jack Caglione, Kobe Mayo out of 99, Paul Goldschmidt first on print out of 10, Carter Jensen out of 199, Reggie Jackson out of 75, and the quad auto, Pena, Jet Williams, Lantigua, and Carson Binge, 12 out of 50. Jumbo. All right. Good luck. And here we go again. One more trip around the bend. Recalled, I'm back. I'm back at it. Soderstrom, Cole, Burnable, Cassie, Hernandez, Barshow, Simpson, Diaz, Bobby Witt, Kevin McGonigal, we'll take that, and a Lou Bob for the Mets. There you go, Detroit. Already got you a nice little deed there. Scott. Great Scott. Bregman, Barger, Gallen, Mayer, Castillo, Vargas, Wood, Horton, Hernandez for the Marlins. I hope you're not still in here. You're going to be like, you got to be kidding me. They've been showing up, bro, I swear. It's Post Maloney on the board. Bobby Witt and Scooble. Miro, we don't know what it's going to be in. We don't, it could be in anything. It could even be in a Blaster or Omega for all we know. Ben Rice, Leiter, Shane, Cruz, Bryant and Edwards, Wheeler, Betts, Shohei, Josh Bell, and Hunter Brown. So yeah, it's the same break. Same break pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Same thing. Naylor, Murakami base, Banfield, Lindor and Merrill, Acuna, Hayes, Jeter on the perspectives, Harrison, Bader out of 25 for the Giants, and Garcia. You know what, Ben? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% sure. BB, Church, Manzardo, Realmoto, Goldschmidt, Flaherty, Rushman, Bush, Churio, Burnable, and Keyshaw. Yes, Icy. Yep. But I've opened quite a few today that had 3 in it. Jimbo, I took a little bit. Kirby, Bryce Matthews, Acuna. Moldman, I'll be on in the morning. Roman Anthony, Savage, Kikuchi, Messick, Carroll, Trout, Corbin Carroll, and Freddie Peralta. Icy, it's been going up, so I don't want to give you the wrong price. So just do like any of us would do. Just type it into Google. Type in Topps Chrome 26 Baseball Jumbo. You'll get the rough idea, but it's been going up. Cameron, Tucker, Kemp, Dolander, Alonso, Paredes, Steer, Ronald Acuna, Jose Altuve out of 99, Owen Cassie, and Brian Reynolds. What up, T-Ferb? October 31st. Well. How about that? Kylie, wherever there's ripping to be done, I'll be there. All right. Early, McCutcheon, Lowe, Gilbert, Chisholm, Doyle, Witt Jr., Augustin Ramirez, Kyle Teal for the White Sox out of 299 on the Acha. I think that applies.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, Chestnut, we're going to find out. Deeds are in there. Just make sure you get the right one, okay? Make sure you get one that's going to have one, okay? Teal on the teal. Julio Rodriguez, gold wave out of 50. Look how nice that card is. Who got the Mariners? Matol, that's nice. Look at that. And Turner. I'm sorry, I like good cards. What do you want me to do? It's in my blood, okay? That's a good-looking card.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Shaw, Baez, Mizorowski, Shanwell, Chase Burns, Terang, Luzardo, Schwarber, Byron Buxton, Hernandez, and Michael McGreevy. Pavetta, Machado, Skeens, Lee, Lugo, Herrera, Caminero, Colson Montgomery, J.J. Weatherholt, Juan Soto, and Rafael Devers. Oh, you went Yankees, huh? You went straight after it, Chestnut. You didn't play no games. You weren't just like, oh, let me get one of these other teams. You went straight for the Yankees. I like it. Trevor Story, Sale, Crooks, Rasmussen, Ward, Snell, Cruz, Christian Campbell, Akamoto on the insert, Spencer Strider, and Dalton Varsho. Alvarez, Painter, Stowers, Davis, Weaver, Holiday, DeGrom, Andy, Carpenter, Mizorowski out of 150, and Chandler Simpson. Is that a variation? No, it is not. Yeah. Yeah. I was in here talking. I was talking smack about it because it looks nasty. Look at that, Matol. Gold wave out of 50. All right, let me get this base out of my way. Hang on, give me a second. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now, and that's where it's at until it's not. Okay, that's where it's at right now. I don't know how many deeds are still in there, and I don't know how many deeds you guys left behind. All I know is somebody be chilling. Bowman's Best 2025. And remember, this is 2025, you guys. Don't forget that. It's the only one that is 25 in the break. Blue Sapphire. Oof. Derek. My suggestion is hold. I think that guy's gonna. I think he's gonna be that good, Derek. Buxton, Lee, Weatherholt, Ellie out of 199, and Tatis. That's what I think. I think he's going to be that good. And look, my, we got an updated photo too. What's up, My? My's out here living that life out of 199. Cruz, Bazana, Churio, Jackson, Wiggins out of 99 on the Otcha. And that's going to the Cubbies. Tim's, you're on the board out of 99. A Caglione. What up, My? Freddie Freeman, Jake DeGrom, Pena for the Mets. He showed up on the in the last break too. Mets are on the board. Ellipsis, no surprise there. Skeens and Garrett Crochet. That's right. I'm talking a little bit of smack. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Huh? What? Walker Jenkins, Jackson Holiday, Caldwell, Drake Baldwin rookie, and a Carlos Correa. Oh, I'm sure it won't be the last time we see him, Ben. I don't doubt that for a second. Jacob Wilson, Suzuki, Kafus, Slade Caldwell out of 75 for the Diamondbacks, and Byron Buxton. Andrew Abbott, Dalton Rushing, Charlie Condon, Robert Hassel III, rookie for the Nationals out of 150. We'll take that, Natties. Fresh Coast, we'll take that. I know we want that other guy, but we'll take that. We have to. We don't have a choice. Jung-Hoo Lee. George Lombard, Steve Quan Machado, Cam Smith on the circuitry, and Carson Williams. Rafael Devers, Harper, Alonso, Julio Rodriguez out of 250, and Ronald Acuna Jr. There you go, bro. You can have that, Matol. You can have that one with your gold wave up there. They can go up there. They can go up there and hang out. Scooble, Griffin Burkholder for the Philadelphia Phillies, MXS. You're on the board. Cam Smith, Matt Olson, Mini Diamonds, and Scooble. What up, Scott? Spencer Swellenback, Corbin Carroll, Montgomery. There's a Marcelo Mayer. He been chilling. Ellie, he been chilling. And Spencer Swellenback for the Braves. Take both of those. Nice, Kelsey. You know, look, hey, get ready. We'll probably see one just because you appeared. Watch. Right here in this pack. Watch. Chisholm, Painter, Schwarber, Lombard and Corbin Carroll. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Dwayne, I don't know yet. Probably. But we still got some baseball to do here. Clark. Tommy White for the Athletics. Well, Tommy White. And that goes to YCP. Bryce Eldridge out of 99 for the Giants. Yep, we want that too. A Caglione. And Jazz Chisholm. All right, let's get this base out of the way. We're going to get into finest next. Oh, they want to see Griffey? They want to see the Grifster, Matol? Bearded, it was pretty intense. It was. I tried to keep my composure. I'm not somebody that's probably going to freak out all that much anyways. I might get jubilant, but I'm not going to go, oh my God. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't even know what it would take to do that. Verlander, Ryan, Garcia, Kurtz, Guerrero, Junior Caminero out of 75, Schlittler. Hey, look, it's an Ohtani rare. Juan Soto and Bubba Chandler. I can't do it, Alejandro. I can't do it. I was excited. You could probably tell that, but come on now. Come on now. Jake DeGrom, Griffin, Bregman, Petey Halpin for the Guardians. Caden, that be yours. Aaron Judge, Yamamoto, Soto, Schwarber, Hunter Goodman, and Jose Ramirez. Pete Alonso, Tatis, De La Cruz, Jack Caglione, Acuna, Suarez, rare out of 30 for the Red Sox. Okay. Benj, Freed, Marte, and Altuve. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Looks in working order to me. Skubal, Harper, Wilson, Bubba Chandler, Basayo, Perez, Caminero. Oh, hi, a Murakami rookie on the rare. Yep, slab that up. Vane, slab that up. Trust me. Suarez on the X-Fractor and Mason win. Yep, slab it up. Slab it up. I wish Primo could pull me a deed. Okay. Cleveland, I don't know, man. We'll just have to see when I do the recap. Yeah, Vane, he is. Trout, Kurtz, Chandler, English, Tristan English for the Diamondbacks. Look, the Diamondbacks get a deed. Aurelio. Cruz, Carson Williams for the Rays out of 150. We want that too, Aurelio. Moore, Yamamoto, Roman Anthony X-Fractor, and Mike Trout. Nashville Chestnut. Nashville. Yeah, Mitch, it's never ending. Like you before you even ask that question, just know that the answer is yes. Always, every day, daily, and even right now. Jose Ramirez, Altuve, Wynn, Thomas, Painter, Betts, Mizorowski, Henderson, Corey Seager out of 199, and Kurtz. Ashley, if a card's in good shape, yes, grade it. If you think it's going to PSA 10, grade it. Period. Yes. Maybe not base cards, but if it's like Tom Brady base card from 2004, yeah, grade it if you think it's going to be a 10. Kramer, are you what if I am, Kramer? What if I am? You okay with that, bruh? Empty box. Tier 1. No brick and mortar, Steven. We're online store. Colby Thomas on the base rookie. Jose Reyes out of 99 for the Mets. I told you it doesn't stop. It's not going to stop. I don't even know why there's teams left in the next break. I'm sure I know why. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. Sammy Sosa, 1/1 auto for the Chicago Cubs. Tim's. It's time to freak out a little bit. Freak out, man. Freak out. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yeah, Donovan, you did. And Mr. Turner out of 49. Don't forget about Jose Reyes. And Colby Thomas. We'll take care of him too. And now it's tribute time. Well, bro. Bro, that's nasty, by the way. That's nasty. Empty. It is, Ryan. It is. Dylan Beavers. Rogers Hornsby out of 75. That looks sick. And out of 150, Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. Well now. What's up, Donnie? Oh, he's extra chunky. I'm going to put him in a 180. I don't know why he's so much thicker, but it is. So, there it be. Donnie, you should disappear for 15 minutes and come back and tell me if I'm still here or not. All right, thanks. Garcia, Scooble, and for the Angels, Mike Trout out of 25. I can't even make this stuff up. I can't even make this stuff up. Piney, you know the answer to that. Don't ask questions you already know the answers to, Piney. You already know the answer. Stop it. You do that too much. You need to stop that. Mike Trout, 20 out of 25, ellipsis.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
How you doing? A Caminero. Drew Gilbert. Nolan Arenado out of 99 on the patch. And who got them this time? Ryan. Yeah, nope. We're going to put them in the bigger one because these ain't, you know what? Those can just... Lindor, Chase Burns, And for the Nationals, Brady House out of 75. Okay. And let's take care of Chase, too, because that's my boy. I'm sorry, I'm a Reds fan. I can't help it. It just is that way. Yeah, no kidding. Get ready, Ben. Riley Green, Rafael Devers out of 150. And for the Rockies, Chris Bryant out of 75. Mike, I wish I had a good answer for you. So the 140s, they're not big enough. So I've been having to put a lot of these in the 180s, even though it's a little bit. I'm not going to force it into a top loader it doesn't want to go into. So I'll always go the size up. That way the card's protected. You don't want to just like jam the card in there. That's a terrible idea. So. And one pack to go. Tony Gwynn, Nolan McLean, and to end it out, Chicago White Sox. It is Kyle Teal out of 199. I tried, Bane. I tried to just make it happen. That would have been an excellent end right there for that to be Murakami, but we'll take Teal. All right, let me get this to the side here real quick. I'm going to do a recap, and then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. From what I can see, it looks like single digits land. But give me 1 second. We got some pretty good cards in this one, just like it's been happening all day, really. Here, I'll just do this. It doesn't matter. We're going to look at them, all of them anyways. It doesn't really matter what order they're in. All right. Nolan McLean, Devers out of 150, Garcia, Thomas, Seager out of 199, Suarez, Caglione, Swellenbach, Olsen out of 299, Cam Smith, Slade Caldwell out of 75, Weatherholt, Acuna, Churio, and Murakami base. Weatherholt one more again. I see y'all sharing it to me. Dippa, stop it. Dippa, stop that. Stop it right now, Dippa. I'm going to block you and you won't be able to be here anymore. Stop it. All right, Dippa. I warned you. It's over for you. Carson Williams out of 150. Caminero out of 75. Eldridge out of 99. De La Cruz out of 199. Shohei. Julio Rodriguez out of 50. Jane, try me. It'll be like you never existed. McGonigal, Montgomery, Mayer, Rodriguez out of 250, Baldwin, Mizorowski, Akamoto, Altuve out of 99, Cassie, Bader, Burns, and Alvarez out of 150. Yeah, Ryan, we will. English, Chandler, Suarez out of 30. I know it is. Do you know how many people? Do you know when Noah and Kobe were here when we were away at Fanatics Fest? Do you know, Dippa, you weren't the only one. There was about 12 people that did that. I don't care. I'm just being stupid. Petey Halpin out of Cleveland. Hassel out of 150. Wiggins out of 99. White, Burkholder, Pena, Teal out of 299. Hernandez, Hornsby out of 75. Turner out of 49. Anthony, Murakami rare. Shohei rare. Brady House out of 75. Kyle Teal. Bryant out of 75. Arenado out of 99. Jose Reyes out of 99. Mike Trout out of 25. And the 1 of 1, Sammy Sosa. But this one's ready to go. Keep an eye out for the next breakdown at the bottom. It says 6350 right now. When it changes to 6351, it'll be going in there shortly after that. Okay? All right. Jumbo. that down, and good luck. Here we go again. I wonder what deed we'll see this time. It'll be more than one. Come on, Chestnut. Good luck. Good luck, Chestnut. Chestnut, just try to relax. Whatever happens, happens. Like I get in breaks too. Just relax. Whatever happens, happens. And usually if you can chill and not get too worked up, usually something shows up. Usually. Goodman. Clark. Charlie, 2,000. I need 2,000 shares and 150,000 likes. Whichever one happens first. Chapman, Sasaki, Baldwin, Webb, Gossman, Langford, Harper, Perez, and Jeff McNeil. KYO, I didn't know. Oh, this is the first one. I've never opened a pack of cards in my life. What are you talking about? Aaron Judge, Connor Griffin, Garcia, Melton, Willie Adamas, Freelick, Ellie, Kurtz, Bob Seymour. Okay, that's going to Jonah. There you go, Jonah. Next break, identical break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Pete Crow and Riley Green. Sal Stewart, Abreu, Clement, Jimenez, Beavers, Kirk, Bogarts, Yamamoto, Senga, Cody Ponce, and Isaac Collins. Suzuki, Yastrzemski, Torkelson, Carter Jensen, Nemo, Butler, Otani, McNeil, Riley Green, Basayo out of 75. Yep, we want that. And Pete Crow. Who got him this time? Jonah, we take that. Yes, we do. You know what? That even qualifies as a deed. I dub thee so.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Lewis, Walker, Arenado, Crawford, Collins, Pete Crow, Madroth, Mike Trout, O'Neill Cruz, Carson Benj, and Chase Madroth. Was it, Aaron? I heard it was pretty busy today. I did hear that through the grapevine. Shinsuke, Moises, Garcia, Bassett, Smith, Scott, Tovar, Albies, Yamamoto, Mizorowski, and Albies. Think some Topps Dust got in there. Stop it, Topps Dust. Bichette, Eldridge, Marte, Weatherholt, Acosta, Adele, Mayo, Boyd, Will Banfield for the Reds out of 499, Matt Shaw on the Rookie Cup out of 150, and Kurtz on the refractor. Well, all right then. So be it. Tabs got that Culvers. She wasn't playing not one singular game today. Did you get some pretzel bites? Did you get some onion rings? Did you get some cheese curds? Did you get a concrete? What did you get? Flores, Verlander, Lopez, Perez, Crochet, Lubob, Scooble, Acaglione, Basayo, Marcy, and Joe Adele. That's right, Amanda. Well, thank you, Steve. All right. Same break. pinned at the bottom of your screen. Cole, Strider, Caglione, Stott, Ponce, Durbin, Binge, Brown, Garcia, a Caglione, and Kobe Mayo. Double cheeseburger with the works. I like it. I like it. The double cheeseburger at Culver's is way better than the single. Even if you don't want a double, get the double anyways because it's better. Ritter, Wilson, Sigs, I don't even know where to begin. The answer is yes. Grant Taylor, Marcy, Barnett, Keyshaw, Peralta, Reynolds, Ricky Henderson, Mason Barnett, and Matthew Boyd. Culver's Deeds. Williams, hold on, base card, chill out. Jonah Tong, McGonigal base, Bell, Turner, McGreevy, Devers, Kyle Teal, Carson Binge, Hernandez out of 99, and a Garrett Crochet. This might be the most chillin' jumbo I've opened all day long. It's kind of just chilling there. Wizenhunt, Contreras, Teal, Guzman, Dingler, Crawford, Burns, Kurtz, Manny Ramirez Diamond Moments, Caleb Durbin, and Corbin Burns, which isn't bad. I think that's the 8th one we've opened. So, one out of a case. I can live with that. All right, let's get this base on out my face. Bowman's Best is next. Jay Schust, what game are you talking about? Empty. Who's the culprits? No, it's the same break. Same break's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. I'm not fibbing. It's right down there right now. And I see some people chilling. Oh, not my team, Jay Schust. Leave them out of this.
They haven't been bought yet.
Buxton. Oh, for reals, yo? PJ Morlando for the Marlins on the Acha. Jacob Mizorowski, Circuitry. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. out of 199 and a Cade Anderson. And you know, like I always say, all you need is just a little bit of pixie dust and one happy thought, and you too can fly. Dylan Cruz, Jung-Hoo Lee, Baldwin rookie, Binge, and Bryce Matthews. It is. It's true. It's true. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Mason Wynn, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, and Quintero. Fernando Tatis Jr., a Caglione. Arias for the Guardians, and that is Eric the Red. Kobe's in Chicago, Dippa. Cal Raleigh out of 75, and Gunnar Henderson. Recalled. It's a start. Carson Williams, Ronald Acuna Jr., Corey Seager, Charlie Condon, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Crochet, Correa, Marcelo Mayer, J.J. Weatherholt Mini Diamonds, and Chandler Simpson. We'll take them all. We'll take them all. I'm not scared. I don't know about you, but I'm not. Bazana, Lombard, Churio, Sasaki, and Montgomery. Devers, Harper, Rodriguez for the St. Louis Cardinals. He looks like a problem. Ellipsis. Drake Baldwin out of 250, rookie, and Kyle Schwarber. And remember, when you guys are looking at teams in the next break, this Bowman's Best box is a 2025. So that puts a couple more rookies in play. Everything else is 26, but... Connor Griffin, Kyle Stowers, Max Clark, Freddie Freeman out of 199, and a Kurtz refractor rookie. See? You see what I'm saying? And yes, he signs in this product. So keep that in mind. I'm just saying, just think about it. Don't forget it. Roki, Skubal, Swellenbach, Matthews, and Hai-Sung Kim on the refractor. We'll take that, LA. We need more, but Wonks will take it. But we need more. Corbin Kick. Caminero. Gunnar Henderson out of 250. Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz. Tommy White out of 25. And Trey Morgan on the tri-auto. Now, let me check this real quick. I think I already know, but I'm going to double check. So... where you at, Oakland? Oakland's 139. Tampa Bay is 49. And the Nationals are 79. So I didn't guess. I kind of thought it was going to be. That goes to the A's. They're the more expensive team in this break, and it is 3 out of 25. Tommy White, Dylan Cruz, and Trey Morgan. I've pulled like, I don't know, I've pulled like four tri-autos today, or 3 tri and a quad. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Who knows? Yeah, it's the same one, Tabs. It's the same one. Chisholm, Painter, Clark, Montgomery, Pena. And we'll do, whoever wins Shop the Stand, we'll do that at the end of the, once I've done recap of this break and everything. It is, I'll tell you right now, 12 teams left in the next break. It's Top's finest time, folks. Give me another super. DeLauder, Tong, Naylor, Zach Maxwell for the Reds, J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Horton, Owen Cassie, Carroll, Altuve, and Burns. Uh-oh, Jeff the car guy's up. What up, Jeff? What up, dog? Binge. Oh, you don't. Oh, yeah, he's not. Yeah, Chestnut. House, Wood, Raleigh, Olson, Brian Reynolds out of 275, Guerrero, Finest Timelines, A's, Sal Stewart, X-Fractor, and Riley Green. Sup, duh? What with it? I saw you got a squad in the next one. It's almost like you know there's going to be deeds in there. Did somebody tell you a secret? Jamie, you're talking a little bit too much smack talk tonight, Jamie. You better watch it. I know where you are, Jamie. I really don't. Jackson Churio, Colson Montgomery, Bryce Eldridge, Drake Baldwin, Paul Skeens, Buxton, Early, Rare Rushman, Grant Taylor on the rare, and Luke Keyshaw. Never gonna give, never gonna give. What's up, Cornwell? All who knows tabs, who knows? DeGrom, Connor Griffin, Bregman, CJ Stubbs for the Nationals. There you go. There you go, Phil Pott. Alcantara. Did I not say that before I opened the box? Jackson Merrill Superfractor Rare 1/1 for the Padres. And Lloyd.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Vote for Primo. Bobby Witt Jr. out of 99. Who's that? Don Larson for the Yankees. Owen Cassie and Jacob Mizorowski. I don't know. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are teams left in the next one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not pulling good enough cards. Pete Alonso, Tatis, De La Cruz, Jack Caglione, Bo Bichette, Machado, Chandler, Scooble, Bobby Witt out of 199, and a Roman Anthony base. BM, you would be the one, wouldn't you? Scooble, Harper, Wilson, Garrett Crochet, Seager, Mason Wynn out of 75, Scooble, Andrew Abbott Rare, Christian Moore X-Fractor, and Juan Soto. Hey, guess what? It's too bad that was the last box in the break. That's too bad. That's a shame. I can't believe that was the last one. Oh, wait, it's not. There's a tier 1 and a tribute still chilling over there. How convenient is that? It's a tri-auto, Anthony. It's a tri-auto. But I did, right before I opened Finest, I said, how about we get another Superfractor? And it was a Jackson Merrill rare for the Padres. So, yeah. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Let's get this base in the right place here. All right. Tier 1. Yeah, no kidding, Ben. Manny Machado out of... And now there's a redemption. It's good. We don't need to see the rest. Have a good night. Have a good night. Manny Machado out of 99. For the Angels, Christian Moore out of 49. Kyle Teal out of 199 for the White Sox. Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 149. Good luck, everybody. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Tier 1 Explosion autograph. Hollow silver parallel. I have no clue what that's numbered to. Somebody needs to look it up. Of My boy. Chase Burns for the Reds. That's a good hit. Jason, nice hit. I'm a little bit jealous of that one. That's my team. That's my team. Nice hit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And I've opened a decent amount of this. I think this, don't hold me to this, but I think this might be out of 10. I don't know. Ryan, did you look it up? Thank you. 75. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. I wasn't quite sure. But it was a good box. Yeah, hollow silver. I thought it might be 10, but is it 10, Ryan? Is it 10? I thought it might be. So that's out of 10. Thank you guys for looking. Colin, I'm a hologram. I don't actually exist. My bad. All right, it's tribute time. Empty. CJ Kafis, Kyle Schwarber, and for Atlanta, Matt Olson out of 199 on the patch. Not too bad, Lloyd. We'll take it. I ain't mad at you. You see what I mean? These aren't like, it's not that, it's very close, but it's not whatever they cut these at is somewhere in between 180 and 140. And that's what I feel like that's what they're at. I think they make a 160, but you don't see them all that often, Ben. Sammy Sosa. This would be like the only product that it would be for. Out of 199. Is that who I think that is? Is that Carlton Fisk? Carlton Fisk for the White Sox. See Breezy. No way, dude. No way. Out of 199.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
He's the second best catcher of all time. Behind Johnny Bench. Paul Molitor. James Wood. Dodgers. Freddie Freeman out of 150. Let's see if Freddie. See, now Freddie, that one is the right size. So something about the vertical ones, I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh, tight chain. Did you get a D? Ellie De La Cruz out of 150. Red still eating. And a Christian Campbell out of 150. Colin Yachty talked too much trash to be the GOAT. I'm sorry. He was good. But he can come in third if he wants. Actually, probably fourth behind Ivan Rodriguez. But I mean, you know, it's just an opinion. Two left. Colin, I'm sorry. It's just the way it's reality, bro. He talked too much trash, all right? You can't be the GOAT and talk trash endlessly every game that you've ever played. It don't work like that. He's good, but he can't be the GOAT. Peyton Toll. And out of 75, Willie Adames for the Giants. What about Brady? Yeah, but he talks trash to his own players, Connor. He doesn't just endlessly talk trash to everybody. He just talks trash to everybody that plays with him. All right, last pack. This is called Tribute, Greg. Luis Morales, Gunnar Henderson, and out of 50 for the Oakland A's. Barry Zito for the Athletics going to YCP. Man, this stuff just is not stopping. It's not stopping, man. This is insane. I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. Carlton Fisk and Chase Burns redemption out of 10. I don't. The tri-autos. All right, let me do a recap of this real quick. Cove, everything I've got in my hands is from this break. And I think the next one's pretty much full for the most part. And then after that, you guys, hang on, let me think about this. I can only run it one more time. I can only run it one more time after that one fills. Sal Stewart. Carson Benj, Manny Ramirez, Basayo out of 75. Mason Wynn out of 75. Freddie Freeman out of 199. Gunnar Henderson out of 250. Drake Baldwin out of 250. Guerrero out of 199. Hernandez. Cal Raleigh out of 75. A Caglione. Matt Shaw out of 150. Zach Maxwell for the Reds. Arias. Morlando. Rodriguez out of 99. Yankees didn't do all that well, bro. I'm sorry, Chestnut. I'm sorry, bro. This is like the only thing they got. I'm sorry, bro. That's not cool. Owen Cassie, Ellie De La Cruz out of 150, and Freddie Freeman out of 150. No, it bothers me. You waited and you waited and you gave it a shot, and then they didn't show up, and now they're going to show up in the next one or something. Abbott, Rushman, Taylor, Reynolds out of 275, Kim, Kurtz, Mayer, Weatherholt, Simpson, Mizorowski, Barnett, Caglione, Basayo, Marcy, Kurtz, Mizorowski, and Harper. Ellipsis, we've ran through it. I've been breaking baseball all day. So whenever that one's getting ready to fill, then we can run it one more time, and I don't have any more. We destroyed it. It absolutely got annihilated. Matt Olson out of 199. We've got more on order. I just don't have it right now. Acuna out of 149. Teal out of 199. Moore. Witt Jr. out of 199. Stubbs. Moore out of 49. Machado out of 99. Willie Adames out of 75. Christian Campbell out of 150. Banfield out of 499. Bob Seymour. The Tri-Auto, Cruz, White, and Morgan. That ended up going to the Athletics. They're the more expensive team on this card. Barry Zito out of 50. Chase Burns out of 10. Carlton Fisk out of 199. And my shot from 3-point range, from half court. Jackson Merrill, Superfractor, rare, 1 of 1. Nailed it. So if you want a taste of what Tribute has to offer, it's in the shop now. And I've got a doozy baseball break for y'all tomorrow. I ain't even going to let you know. You're just going to have to get on in the morning and see it. All right. Yep, I'm not telling you nothing. Jumbo. That's it, Breaking Rips. How did you know? If you ever see me ripping that, Breaking Rips, can you do me a favor? And just tell me to run away. Just tell me to run away. Nick, the whole team is there. But Primo's here, pulling people deeds. Yastrzemski, Torkelson, Griffin, Garcia and Jacob Melton, Olson, Perdomo, Swellenbach, Yamamoto, Brenton Doyle, and Corey Seager. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I'm not telling y'all. Just wait. I'm going to have a big old smile on my face. Watch. Jensen, Lewis, Shinsuke, Andres, Beavers, Duran, De La Cruz, Roman Anthony. Well, there he is again. It just won't stop. It will not stop. Jack Caglione. And who gets it this time? Oh, it's Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Congratulations. You got a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Turner out of 150 and Luis Morales. Richie, it means it's a good card. That's what it means. No, it means it's the worst card ever. And I'm going to say it over and over again. No, that's not what it means. Ballesteros, Garcia, Kirk, Nemo, Butler, Beck, Correa, Sandy Alcantara, Bobby Witt Jr., and Austin Riley. I have not, Aiden. No time like the present. No time like the present.
We're down to 8 already.
We're down to 8. My goodness. All right. Bassett, Wisenhunt, Contreras, Teal, Walker, Arenado, Crawford, Buxton, Miller, Carroll, and Carson Williams. Carson Williams. So if you guys want, we can run football after that. Whenever that fills, we can run football. Because I can't run any more of this because it's gone. The tribute will be gone. That's right, Permian. Bichette, Eldridge, Smith, Scott, Harper, Burleson, Webb, Imai, Pedro, Augustin Ramirez, and Giancarlo Stanton. Barry, I asked one simple question today. Star Wars or Star Trek? Marte, Flores, Strider, Caglione, Tovar, Guzman, Gossman, Langford, Adamas, Matt McLean out of 99, and a Chase DeLauder. So just so y'all know, I'm both. I'm both. Star Wars has a moderate edge. It's not much for me anyways, but it has a slight edge. But the answer is both for me. Never seen either one. Okay. All right. That's fine. Pasquantino, Springer. Oh, The Next Generation. Well, all of it, but The Next Generation's the best. Shane Smith, Freeman, Beatty, Simeon, Sal Stewart, O'Neal Cruz, Pete Alonso, and Jimmy Crooks. Firefly's a good show. Too bad it, was one season long. Slittler, Contreras, Sproat, Chandler, Jeffers, Thomas, Rodon, Rodriguez. Well, if it isn't Chase Burns out of 499. Wow, woo, wee, wow. Buffalo.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A Caglione and Jordan Alvarez. Oh, I'm from the country, Jackson. I grew up in the country. I definitely did. It's true. TJ Rumfield, Harry Ford, Neto, Gilbert, McLean, Muncy, Scherzer, Gresham, Wu, Paredes, and Andrew Painter. It is, Trusty. That break that's at the bottom with not many teams left, That's the end of tribute. We ran all of it today. Everything that we got in is gone. Williams, Goodman, Montgomery, Freed, Soto, Chapman, Yelich, Skeens, Weatherholt, Drake, Baldwin, Gold Wave out of 50, Rookie Cup, and Kyle Stowers. I need a hero. No, there's not, Ben. Swap it. Clark, Judge, Freeman, Guerrero, Ortiz, Sanchez, Wynn, Cease, Basayo, Spencer Steer, and Henry Davis. Sal Stewart, Abreu, Clement, Suzuki and Chapman, Sasaki and Baldwin, Abrams, Perez, Bobby Witt, and Alex Freeland. Alex Freeland. 4 hobbies left. That break's going to be full before I'm done ripping. I can tell you that. Nuh-uh. We'll get football ready then. Do the 2, 2, and 2 and drop that in there when baseball's gone. It'll be, here, I'll tell you which one it is. It is the one that says, well, they both, 635 without Primo, all in caps. That one. You see how there's 2 footballs and one of them, Primo, is written in caps and one of them isn't? I want the one that isn't. They both say 635. Well, what's the one we just filled? So 6353. You need to change it to that first, I guess. Huh? Here, I'll do it. So when you see it, you'll see it because I'm going to change it for you and you can see it. Now, it's changed. It hasn't updated yet, but when you see 6353, that one. Goodman, Olson, Benj, Henderson, and Trout. Don't be talking trash, J&A. I see you out here. You don't know me. Marte, Rodriguez, Chandler, Bobby Witt on the circuitry, and Ellie De La Cruz. J&A, you better stop by in the morning. I got a special little treat for baseball. Nope, not telling y'all nothing. You're just going to have to show up to see it. Bichette, Anthony, Hope for the Dodgers. Talk all the trash you want. All right, well, fine. Yeah, okay, I can take it. Hunter Goodman out of 150 and Bobby Witt Jr. So the last baseball I have for tonight is sold out. We're going to put a football in there. It will be, what it'll end up being is 2 Topps Chrome Cosmic, 2 Signature Jumbos, and 2 Topps Chrome Black. Pena, it flew out the whole room. It's gone, Aiden. Dolander, Otani, Trout, and Trout. Campbell, Neto, Green, Trout, and Ellie. Trout's all over this box. He ain't stopping for nobody. You can't make him. Nice try. Raleigh, DeVries, PJ Moreland for the Marlins, Condon on the green mini diamonds, and Bobby Witt. Y'all absolutely destroyed that last baseball break. Did it fill in like 10 minutes or less? You absolutely annihilated it. Green. What is this? Oh, boy. What is that? I've opened a lot of these boxes. I don't even know what auto that is. I know it's an auto, but I don't know what kind. Matt Olson out of 250. Zaire Hope. Good luck. Oh, it's just because it's the Diamondbacks. My bad. Out of 150, Gino Groover. It looked weird on the left-hand side. When I looked at the card, that looked weird. I was like, what is that? It was Gino Groover. I mean, that's who it was. Football is pinned for my football peeps. It's in there. We've completely destroyed baseball. We've got one just chilling right now. Bubba Chandler for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, Bubba, going with your bad self.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
DeVries, Eldridge out of 199, Lombard on the mini diamonds, and Christian Moore. Bryce Eldridge out of 199. Binge, Chandler, Condon, Carson Williams gold out of 50 for the Rays. And Bryce Matthews. Skeens, well, Aiden, you never know. You got to have dreams, you know. Soto, Otani, Condon, and Montgomery. No, this Bowman's best is 2025 Cowboy. Made, Eldridge, Skeens, Judge, and Keyshaw. Baseball is pinned at the, or I'm sorry, football is pinned. There is a baseball break that's already full right now. Not this one, but another one. We'll rip that, and then football's in the shop. So, Eli Willits, Langford, Ramirez, Soto, and Jackson Merrill. Why is that beeping again? Empty. Bryce Harper, Jacob Wilson, DeLauder, Jacob Misrowski, Cruz, and Painter, Rodriguez, and Michael King on the rare, Suzuki on the rare X-Fractor, and Freddie Freeman. It's like that, y'all. I need a out of 25 auto in this box. How's that, Jane? Colson, Montgomery, Eldridge, Beavers, Roman Anthony, Yamamoto, DeGrom out of 275, Churio, Brendan Donovan rare, Cassie on the X-Fractor, and Jose. And Roman Anthony. Christian Moore, Sal Stewart, Jung-Hoo Lee, Kevin McGonigal, Perez, Chiero out of 99, Finest Timelines, Buxton, Christian Moore, and Hunter Green. Springer, Devers, Cassie, Drake, Baldwin for the Braves on the auto. The Mott, oh, that's just too much. I'm going to say the Mo. The Mo. Acuna, Basayo, Binge, Diaz, Kirk, and Connor Griffin. Tong, Naylor, Binge, Garrett Cole, Devers, Slitler, Marte, DeGrom out of 30, Mookie Betts, And out of 25, it is Francisco Lindor for the Mets, going to Nick Aiello. Hi. I called that one too. And binge. And yet there's teams left in the football break. It's almost like people aren't paying attention. House, Wood, Raleigh, Churio, Vladdy Guerrero, Judge, Caglione, Nolan McLean, Cal Raleigh, rare out of 99, and Logan Webb. All right, we've got a tier 1, and then we've got a tribute, and then we have one more football or baseball break that's already full. So it's okay if football's not full yet, because I got a whole nother baseball to rip. Empty. Yeah, I'll be back on in the morning. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., base for the Blue Jays. Jack Caglione. And that is out of 75, and that card looks sick. Lindsey Perez. Nice hit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Sal for the Brew Crew out of 49. Lawrence Butler out of 99. And George Springer out of 25. Look at that patch. That look a good. That look a real good. We still got tribute. We're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. For who? Who did I mess up on? You didn't get a Primo for for who? Lindor? Is that it? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? This guy right here. This guy.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Myers, the only break pinned right now is football, and yes, the answer is yes. Garrett Crochet, Bobby Witt Jr., and for the Astros, it is Carlos Correa out of 199 on the patch. Oh boy, something's chilling in this box. The first pack was Carlos Correa. Ichiro for the Marlins. Derek Jeter out of 150. Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll out of 75. Acha. Maybe this is when we finally get a super out of this box. Maybe this is the box that has a super in it. Maybe. We've gotten a lot out of 10s out of this box today. All right. Here we go. Francisco Lindor. Murakami for the White Sox. There you go, Oreg. Atlanta. Austin Riley out of 50 on the patch. Okay, Austin. Going with your bad self, bro. Oh, did you see one today or something cased over? Oh, you're right. I did pull a printing plate this morning in the first box, Tim. You're right. You're absolutely right. Or in the first break, I mean. Babe Ruth. A Caglione. And for the Angels, Christian Moore out of 150. Where's our legend at? You know there's a legend getting ready to show up. There's no way. 0% chance a legend isn't in one of these last two packs. Kev, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back for more. And I put a football break up there too. I'm not scared. I thought maybe people wanted to rip. I don't know. What do I know? You know? Marte. Luis Gonzalez. Rangers. A-Rod. Corey Seager and A-Rod out of 149 for the Rangers. Well, maybe we, well, that, okay, so that kind of counts. That kind of counts. That is a legend. Kurtz. Crochet out of 99. I'm gonna act like this didn't happen. Just gonna act like I don't see this card, and I'm gonna move on. Sal Stewart out of 99 for the Cincinnati Reds. Buffalo. How dare you?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, I've got a little bit of a recap to do here, and then we've got to run this break one more time. The only other thing I have to offer you is football at the bottom of your screen right now. That's all I got. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. That's all I got. Sorry about that. We ran through all the baseball today. It's not, or all the tribute anyways. I got a Wamboozler for you in the morning, though. Oh, boy. You have no idea. You don't even know. You how could you? How could you know? Thank you, Sig. Recap. We got Crochet out of 99. A Caglione. Babe Ruth. Chiero out of 99. Moore. Anthony. And DeGrom out of 275. Cassie, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen, Luke. It's right down in there. All you got to do is figure out which team or teams you need in your life. Keyshaw, Lombard Jr., Mike Trout, Bobby Witt Jr., Painter, Caglione, Crooks, Matt McLean out of 99, DeLauder, Carroll, Witt, Bobby Witt, Anthony. We got Suzuki Rare. Carson Williams out of 50. Goodman out of 150. Eldridge out of 199. Olsen, Basayo, Weatherholt, Carson Williams. Turner out of 150. Condon out of 99. Gold Wave out of 50. Sal Stewart, Mizorowski. DeGrom out of 30. Groover out of 150. Hope, Chandler, Morlando. Butler out of 99. Raleigh out of 99, rare. Murakami and Sal out of 49. Amber, come on now. Jeter out of 150. Guerrero Jr. Springer out of 25. Moore out of 150. Correa out of 199. A Caglione. Baldwin. Carroll out of 75. Riley out of 90. Or I'm sorry, out of 50. A-Rod and Seager for the Rangers. Chase Burns out of 499. A Caglione. Sal Stewart out of 99. And out of 25, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I need me a couple of top loaders, and we can get this done. Right here, right now. All right. Good luck. The finale is here. Why does it keep freezing? All right, War Dog. Nada. I will, like I said, I will have us a baseball break tomorrow. But I can tell you right now, it won't have tribute because we're out of it. But I got a special surprise for you. Stowers, Davis, Shanwell, Burns, Skeens, Hayes, Flaherty, Rushman, Judge, Austin Hayes, and our Ronald Acuna Jr. Horror movie, I wouldn't worry about. No, but what does it matter? It's cosmic, it's signature, and it's Topps Chrome Black. If you're wondering if I've hit a super short print out of any of them, no. I could understand if it was like Topps Chrome or something like that, but all three of those products, it doesn't matter if it's a fresh case or not. Freeland, Seager, Morales, Lee, Lugo, Rasmussen, Bush, Carroll, Hunter, Barco for the Pirates, Basayo, and Roman Anthony. Yeah, well, there's only 4 minions, and their pack odds are insane. It just doesn't matter. Like with those 3 products, it doesn't matter. There's no like, it just doesn't matter. You wouldn't open a new case of Cosmic and skip over a potential Lunar. I don't know what it would take to even do that. Like you want to go through the entire case. Riley, Carson Williams, Ward, Weaver, Trout, Alonzo, Paredes, Bubba Chandler, CJ Kafis out of 199. Well, there's our 2 autos. Flaherty and Cameron. Stanton, DeLauder, King, Bieber, Holiday, Lyle, Steele, Doyle, Witt Jr., and Messick out of 150, and Early. Zach, I would assume they're doing just fine. Swanson, Cole, Eddie Haino, Gore, Reagans, Ramirez, Terang, Luzardo, Montgomery, Rushman, and McCutcheon. Bailey, Langoliers, Aranda, Amai, Moreno, Schwarber, Herrera, Moore, Binge, Pete Crow, and Brandon Lowe. Zhang Huli. Hang on, this base is getting a little uncanny here. Hang on. Joe Ryan, Maxwell, Horner, Caros, Caminero, Snell, Cruz. Oh, Nolan Ryan out of 75 for the Rangers. Nice, Sydney. That's cool. 69 out of 75. Nolan Ryan.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Michael Bush and Matt Shaw. Oh, that's nasty, Amber. That's nasty. Suarez, McLean, Valera, Raleigh, House, Campbell, DeGrom, Andy. Well. I told you we'd hit a couple a day with 3 autos in it. And this time it's Chase Burns for the Reds. Michael. Yep.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Cole Reagans and Javier Baez. That's right, a deed. Waldrop, Moore, Walls, Carpenter, Smith, Ramirez, Cal Raleigh, Bryce Harper, Corbin Carroll, Nick Pavetta. Toll, Tatis, Bader, Green, Dreyer, Henderson, Marte, Torres, Skeens, Mizorowski, and Machado. Two packs left. No, it's football. It's 6 hobbies pinned at the bottom of your screen. And we'll just have to see. I don't know if we'll run another one after that. I'm not sure yet. Melton, Nootbaar, Young, Kwan, Walker, Imanga, Schneeman, Murphy, Kurtz on the insert. There you go. A's, it's a start. It's just an insert, but it's a start. Trout and Story. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, that's what's in there, Phil. It's 2 signature jumbos. It's 2 Topps Chrome Black, and it's 2 Cosmic. And no, I haven't hit a short print out of any one of those. Not the black. Not the signature. And definitely not the Cosmic. I did hit a Planetary Pursuit, though. Pena, Vasallo, Churio. Actually, I don't know if we got an auto. I think that's what I didn't get. I only opened 2 today. Kafus, Donovan, Bellinger. No, they were both Planetary Pursuits, I think. Rooker, O'Hop, out of 250, Mizorowski, and Chris Sale. It's on replay if you want to go find it. I only ran 1. It would have been the last break that I did today. I wish I pulled a Josh Allen Pluto. It was a Jupiter. Bowman's best. Willits, Langford, Jenkins, De La Cruz, and Cal Raleigh. Gustin Ramirez, rookie. Pena, Dolander, Slade Caldwell out of 299, and a Leo DeVries. Chandler Simpson, Drake Baldwin, Franklin Arias for the Red Sox, going to Alyssa. Cam Smith and Junior Caminero. Logvian, good evening, Logvian. Caminero. Tucker. Martinez for the Orioles. What's up, bro? See, he knows. Logvian said, oh, hold up. I need my deed. Kafus and Shaw. That's exactly what he said. See, look, see? He's like, oh, okay. The deedsman's there. Let me just go ahead and get me one. That's exactly what he said. Pena, Quintero, Caldwell out of 250, Quintero again, and Kurtz on the rookie refractor. Looks pretty good, Mike. I agree. But it looks pretty good. Also, to have a box that's going to have an RPA in it every time, that ain't bad. Henderson, Pete Crow, Mayer, Roman Anthony, Hyesung Kim. Cam Smith, Ramirez, Lindor, Pete Alonso out of 75 for the Mets, and Cam Smith on the refractor. Circuitry's just an insert, but sometimes you can get something a little bit snazzier, like a numbered or like a mini diamond or something like that. That does happen, Phil. But yeah, it's just an insert. Shaw, Kurtz, Kim, Betts, and Ramirez. Christian Campbell. Oh, why that looks weird. Oh, great. Another redemption. Colson Montgomery. JJ Weatherholt. Good luck. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Best of 2025 Late Form Autograph Gold Parallel of Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. Alyssa Charles, you got a deed, girly girl.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yeah, that's what we take those. It is. Yep. Tiffany, you just need to get it together, okay? Tiffany, you've been all over the place this week. I need you to calm down, and I need you to be here when I need you to be here. And good evening. Neto, Raleigh, DeVries, Sanchez, and Jacob Mizorowski. Colson Montgomery, Mizorowski, Hyesung Kim, Bubba Chandler out of 250, and a Gonzalez for the Giants. A deed counter. We need a deed counter in the background back there. Gonzalez, Will Smith, Aaron Judge, Jamie Arnold for the Athletics, and a Will Smith to end it out. No, Tiffany. No. No. Nope. You better shape up. Finest is next. Cora, it is. Empty. Marcelo Mayer, Jeff. Gold autograph. Baldwin, Caminero, Trout, Marte, Lindor, Chase Burns out of 250, Schwarber, Andrew Abbott rare, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Ohtani. Red Sox, Jeff. Red Sox. Rick Rock, I've been breaking baseball all day long. Usually that comment might roll and it might stick. I've been on all day, literally. Colby Thomas for the Athletics on the RPA.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Rick, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow morning, but come to 238 Cards. I'm going to have baseball. I'm out of tribute, but I've got a special treat. I have a special treat. I'm not going to say what it is, but I've got a special treat. Witt, Pete Crow, DeLauder, Cruz, Cal Raleigh, and Murakami base. Oh, you guys can try and guess. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Kurtz, Chandler, Ramirez, Altuve, McLean, Raleigh out of 30, Caminero, Churio first on print out of 75, McGonigal, and Chase Burns. Ooh, that was an excellent pack. Sport, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to start with baseball tomorrow or not. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure. I don't know. I usually start with football. So I'll have to see. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. It's Squishmallow Hobby Delights. Look, Neil knows. Mizorowski, Roman Anthony, Soto, Schlittler, Schwarber, Eldridge, Brady House on the rare, James Wood, and Chris Sale. Could be. You never know. Yeah, it's a V Friends break. Amber was asking for me to make sure that I did one, and I guess I'm going to have to accommodate her. Alex, what's up, bro? Marte, Amai, Yelich, Chad Stevens for the Angels. Okay. 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 Ford, Tatis out of 150. Finest Timelines, Henderson, Sal Stewart X-Fractor, and a Paul Skeens. All right, here we go. Last pack of Finest. Then we've got a Tier 1, and we end with the last one I got. It's the last tribute I got. Base, why you got to be difficult right now? No, there's 7,242 teams left in the football break. Almost halfway. Merrill, Akamoto, Alvarez, Crochet, Crawford, Langford, Teal, Acuna, Pasquantino out of 99, and Byron Buxton. Phil, it tells me that you're being a slacker, and we don't like slackers around here, Phil. We just don't, all right? We don't like slackers, and you're being one, all right? You're supposed to write another #1 hit tune. You've had a week to do it, and you've done nothing. Do better, Phil. Empty. No, you didn't. Nuh-uh. Phil, you can't mess with me. I'm sorry. I'm the deedsman. You can try. You can try real hard, but it ain't happening. More for the Angels. Brady House for the Nationals out of 49. I can barely see it. Will Smith for the Dodgers out of 199. Carlos Beltran out of 49. And that is for the Royals. You don't see that often. That's for the Royals. Johnny D. And Yu Darvish out of 199. No, Neil. I have a magic carpet. I just ride it around whenever I feel like it. Caleb, hey, we just got a couple of Ds left. Just a couple left. And let's take care of Christian Moore here. All right, this should be interesting. It's the last one I got. We ran through all of them today. We'll get some more. I don't know when, but we ran through every one of these boxes today. Hey, we don't need extra in there, okay? All right, no, we don't. All right, this is for y'all. All right. Good luck. Here we go. The finale. It's been a good product. I still think Topps Chrome holds a little bit of an edge on this product, but Sal Stewart, Lindor out of 150. For the Astros, Altuve and Yordan Alvarez going to ellipsis. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. I almost made it without having to open another one of these, but it is what it is. It's Marcelo Mayer, Ben. Marcelo Mayer. Tabs, it might be. Shohei. Jonah Tong. And for the Orioles, it is Gunnar Henderson out of 25 for the Orioles, and that is Ryan. Ryan, you're on the board.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Well, I can't. There's a break in the shop. I can't go home, Cookie. Can you help me? Can you make it so I can go home? Churio. Jacob Melton. What we got here? Giants again. Jung Hoo Lee out of 99. What's up, Claudia? What up with it? Marcelo Mayer. Nolan Ryan for the Angels. Jacob Mizorowski out of 50. That is a nasty card. Ryan. The deediest deed of the box so far.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit. You know Joe Boo put a legend in there. You know he did. You know Joe Boo put a... You already know. Watch. Watch. Yamamoto out of 50. Augustin Ramirez patch out of 25. Maybe he didn't put a legend in here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it never happened. Take care of both of these too. Joe Boo put David Wright in there, Lenny. I pulled David Wright earlier. I sure did. All right, last pack. Good luck. And then all I got's base or football for you. Cy Young. Kyle Teal. And Dylan Beavers for the Orioles. Joe Boo didn't put no legends in there. That's fine, Joe Boo. That's fine. That Mizorowski's nasty all by itself. That Mizorowski would pay for the box and then some, I bet. All right, let me do a recap. And then we'll see what's going on with foosball. Now, I don't know. That might be my last one of the night. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll find out. We'll find out eventually. Because I am getting back on in the morning. All right. recap. Wow, there's a lot of good cards in that. Look how many cards are top loaded. All right, Mizorowski, Otani, Lindor out of 150, Moore, Tatis out of 150, Sal Stewart, James Wood, Murakami base, Hai-Sung Kim, Cam Smith, Marcelo Mayer, Roman Anthony, Hai-Sung Kim, Nick Kurtz, Matt Shaw, Cam Smith, Skeens, Mizorowski, Montgomery, and Basayo. Appreciate you, Humor. They're in there talking trash. Okay, person that left at noon. Kurtz, Mizorowski out of 250, Trout out of 250, Caldwell out of 299, Harper, Reagans, Messick out of 150, Pete Alonso out of 75, Nolan Ryan out of 75, Cal Raleigh out of 30, Jackson Churio out of 75, Burns out of 250, Arnold, Pasquantino out of 99, Chandler out of 250, McGonigal, Colby Thomas for the A's, Yu Darvish out of 199, and Altuve and Alvarez out of 150. We also have Kafus out of 199. There's you a Guardian, bro. Barco for Pittsburgh, Burns for the Reds, Beltran for the Royals out of 49. Beavers out of 199, out of 50, Yamamoto, Martinez, Arias, Stevens, Gunnar Henderson out of 25, Will Smith out of 199 for the Dodgers, Jung-Hoo Lee out of 99, Augustin Ramirez out of 25, Brady House out of 49, Mizorowski out of 50, and the Marcelo Mayer redemption for the Red Sox. It's got that old version too, like last year that it was printed on. Good luck, James. Good luck. You go on, get on out of here, Overlay. Is the finale in there? The finale's pinned, folks. That's it. What a day it's been. It ends with that break. I can only imagine what's going to show up in that bad boy. McBride, Milrow, Campbell, Tyler Warren out of 150, Sam Darnold and Terry McLaurin. Take that, Colts. Trevor Lawrence, Cooper Kupp, Omarion Hampton, Jalen Royals, Drake May out of 299, and J-Mo. See you, Tiffany. You guys, if you guys aren't sticking around for the last one, you guys have a good night. I'll be back in the morning. All right. Our encased card. Derek Stingley Jr. out of 75 on the mini diamonds for the Texans. And that is Trent. Empty box. Trent, that's a good start. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's pinned. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Adam, I said this earlier. Time's just a thing we made up. It's not a real thing. It's just something we made up to keep people in line, and that's it. It's imaginary. Ridley, Mayfield, Coleman, Leonard, Drake London out of 275. Looky here. Where's J-Ray when you need him? Oh, and it's nasty. How are y'all not doing? Look, it doesn't even matter. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. It's continuing, and then it's going more, and then it's happening more, and then it's going to happen again, and then there's a deed. For the Niners, That is Jake on the lava out of 50.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Connerly, CJ Stroud, Achan, and Maffa. Mixon, London, Reed, Wyatt, out of 100, Tootin. For the Bears, Colston Loveland. Yep. Danny Stutzman, Jordan Malata, Amos, and Ewers. What up, Houday? Alberto, you know, look, don't. I mean, there's not even that many teams left. There's only 7,000 left in the last break of the night. It's still pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. A.J. Brown, Crosby, Pierce, Maffa, Dylan Gabriel out of 175 for the Patriots. Travion, Henderson on the Acha, Devontae Smith, Tet, James, and a Jackson Dart base. Travion, Henderson. Oh, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. May, I'm gonna be back at it in the morning while y'all are still fumbling around trying to figure out what's going on. Like that's just how it's gonna be. I'm sorry. Trey McBride, Gibbs, Ferguson, Taylor out of 250 for the Broncos. R.J. Harvey, that was a pretty good box. Michael Williams, Ashton Genty on the shattered short print, Collins, and Donovan. I'll be there. Alberto, I got a special surprise for baseball tomorrow. I may or I don't know if I'm starting with baseball in the morning. But yep. Dusty, let's see here. Dusty, did you buy him in the next break? Hang on, let me see what the back end of your name says. So if you didn't in this one, I don't think. You might have got him in the next one. Go look at your orders. Go look at your orders and come back and tell me. Go look at the break number. Topps Chrome Cosmic. Empty. That's right, James. There's 32 teams. You buy a team or multiple teams, whatever teams you get, whatever comes out of these boxes, you get for those teams. It could be absolutely nothing. It could be a bazillion of them. You just don't know. That's part of it. There's no guarantees in anything. Just no guarantees. If you get a team, it doesn't mean you're going to get your money back. So just know that, you guys. You could end up getting more than that. But I don't want you guys thinking that that's how it's going to happen. It could, but it doesn't mean it's going to. Smith, Jones, Hampton, and Henderson, and Billy Bowman Jr. But more or less, it's a way you can get after your PC teams more than anything. Like, I get the Lions all the time because I'm a Lions fan. Do they always hit? No. Rico Dowdle, Diggs, Stewart. And for the Rams, Kyron Williams out of 75 on the Space Dust. And just think of it this way. I don't know. What team did you, James, what team did you get? I can't see the back end of your name, so I'm not exactly sure. What team did you get? Jackson, Jones, Irving, and Barrett Carter. James Jr., May, Waddle, and Tesla. Neighbors, Goddard, Allen, and JT? Or did you not get a team? Or are you getting ghosted? Will they not let you put another comment in the chat? Love, McCarthy, Worthy, and Simmons. So it was Worthy, it was Simmons, and Allen. I saw it like freak out there for a second on my phone. Lawrence, Purdy, Cam Ward, and Travis Hunter. Cook, Swift, Njigba, Golden. Is that what happened, Ben? Is that how it went down? Hill, Fields, Joshua Allen, and Swessinger. Now, I was trying to answer his question, and now I can't even see it because the chat's gone. Metcalf, Hurts, Rogers, and Jackson. Darnold, Herbie, Justin Fields on the nucleus, and Trey Harris. Tony Pollard, Crosby, Waddle. Thanks. Appreciate you hopping in the next one, Josh. Achan, Gibbs, Watt, Malachi Moore. Pickens, Garrett, Lambjack, Upton, Stout. Y'all done got quiet in the chat. Y'all okay out there? You still with me here? Huh? Flowers, Robinson, Trey Benson, and Ellick. Tua, Gonzalez, Burrow and Chase, and Jalen Royals. New phone, who dis? And look, Neil's like, no. I don't care how many D's you've pulled me in the past, Primo. I'm not okay. Sounded just like that, too. Tootin'. And for the Bengals, Shamar Stewart out of 150. Pearsall. Well, might as well, right? Just to get a redemption in everything that I open now. Pat Bryant. Kyler Murray. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Cosmic Chrome Autograph Variation Gold Interstellar Refractor Parallel of C.J. Stroud for them Houston Texans. And that's going to Trent. And Trent, you just got one of them deeds they've been talking about.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We take those. Evans, Samuel, Egbuka, and Monongai. By the way, did you guys see CJ Stroud going into minicamp? Why did he look like hanging with Mr. Cooper? Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Jackson Dart, and Nick Scorton. Jasco. He did. He looked like hanging with Mr. Cooper. Jasco, that's all you got for me? What? Primo, what you doing? Jasco, stop that. Stop it right now. Neil, you don't know everything, Neil. You don't know all there is to know about everything, man. Devontae Smith, Will Johnson, Tyler Warren, Caleb Johnson out of 25 for the Steelers, A.J. Brown, and Brees Hall. Jasco, I've been that before that day. I've been that well before then, and everybody knows it. Ayuk, McConkey, Henderson, Williams, Sam Darnold out of 150, and Rashee Rice. Oh, I just wake up every day. You know, Jasco, it's funny. I really can't wait till tomorrow. Because I get better looking every day. We got an Egbuka out of 150 for the Bucks. That is 86 out of 150. And that is going to... Oh, it's Neil. Neil gets a deed. Empty box. Told you so. Well, fine, Neil. Fine. You can have a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Last break of the night is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I see a couple of tasty options out there. I see a lot of the big teams gone. But I also see some deeds. London, Cook, Prescott, Travion, CJ Stroud out of 250, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Quinshawn Judkins for the Brownies. Cole Kmet, Bo Nix, Green, and Helm. Kyle, I don't know what he was doing, man. I really don't. I don't know. Maybe it looked weird because he had the short hair. I don't know. Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., George Kittle, Quincy Riley, Josh Simmons out of 175. And mama, there goes that man. 2 out of 50 for the Steelers. Going to Bassmaster Dixon. That's Aaron Rodgers, to be exact.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Woody Marks, Paramount pairings for the Bengals, Graham and Matthew Golden. SummerSlam. I am, Jeremy. I am. Yes, I is. Cortland Sutton. Geno Smith. Me too, Lion King Tamer. Me too. So kill. Cooper Hunter. Ashton Genty out of 225. Raiders Jack. Besh out of 100. Walter Nolan. Keon Coleman, Jackson, and Stewart. Yeah, they won't stop, Mustachio. They won't stop. Oba. All right, last pack of signature, and then we got one chrome to go, and then all I've got left to offer you folks is what's in the shop. I don't have anything else. That's all I got. Sorry. Reed, Patty Mahomes, Hertz, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt, Castro out of 275, Scary, Terry, McLaurin out of 225 for the Commanders. Commanders, you're on the board. Ryan, we'll take it. Kobe Hudson. On the shorter print, StarCast, RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Nobody. He's still there. He fake retired or whatever. He's still there. Mullins and Travion. And last box, speak now or forever hold your peace. There's no other boxes left in this break. This is it. This is the last one. And then we're running the same identical break pinned at the bottom of your screen. And it looks like we're close to single digits in that one. One of these days, Jane. One of these days. It's Dexter Lawrence. Uh-oh. First Flight Auto. Colston Loveland. Genty and Bowers. Wow, what a beautiful card this is. Who got the Saints? Dusty Black, you got the Saints in this break, bro. Out of 10, Tyler Shuck, First Flight Auto. Yeah, yep, uh-huh, yes, yep, still happening.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I don't even know if he's still in here. He might have dipped out. He'd been like, did I have such and such? Well, he'll be happy when he sees a Tyler Shuck out of 10 in the mail. Good question. The number is 4. 4 out of 10. Oh, there you are, Dusty. Okay, all right. I thought you asked earlier. Maybe it wasn't you. I might be wrong. Collins. I think I might be. Surtain, Stroud, and Collins, and McMillan. Somebody asked me what... if they, I think that was you, Dusty. I don't even remember now. Prescott, Parsons, Dallas Goedert out of 150, and Will Johnson. Bryce Young, Benson, Jefferson, and Ty Hamilton. Achan, Johnson, Caleb Williams on the white hole, and Abdul Carter. Never does, Phil. It never does. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Man, I knew that was you. They was like, no. I was like, yeah, that's Phil. Samuel, Jefferson, Thomas Jr., and Harold Fannin Jr. Williams, Irving, Pickens, Mimbu. Garrett, Flowers, Williams, Merritt. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, it's CJ Stroud out of 50. Robinson, Tua, CeeDee Lamb, Ty Felton. Gil, ain't nobody hearing this smack talk, all right? Hall, Kelsey, and Williams. Gil's going to end up getting the Patriots in the first resurgence break and blame me for all of it. Pearsall, Evans, Henry, and Revel Jr. McLaurin, Njoku, DK Metcalf, and Benjamin Morrison. Gil, I don't sleep. What's sleep? Who needs that? Who needs it? Oh, there's another out of 10 in this box, and it's an all. Oh no, it's an out of 10. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Okay, I can't make it up. It just keeps happening, and then it happens again, and then it happens again, and then you open a couple of packs, and you're like, I wonder if it'll happen again. I wonder if he can actually pull another card, and then it happens again. Good luck, Jalen Lane. Jalen Hurts. For the Chargers, out of 10, Omarion Hampton, rookie auto. That is nasty, Bassmaster. That might be the best Omarion Hampton card that exists other than the 101 version of this. Look at that.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
What? Supernovas don't come with autos. Oh, I said auto? Oh. Nix, Judy, Coleman, and Belton. I don't know, Miles. Maybe it's because I've been on since 7 o'clock this morning, you think? Williams, Pitts, Burden, and Booker. I'm sorry, Phil. You have to be this tall to ride the ride. Sorry about that, bro. Love, McCarthy, Theo Johnson, and Graham. Purdy, London, Schultz out of 199, and Watts. No, come on, lay it on. Lay it on, because you know I'm going to win. I always do. It's almost like you never learn. It's like you want to be tortured. It's like you like it. Cook, Swift, Njigba, and Nolan. It's Jerry Ditzel, Richie. It's Jerry Ditzel. Hill, Fields, Tyleek Williams, and Demetrius Knight Jr. DK Metcalf, Hertz, Aiden Hutchinson, and Barron. That's right, it's Jerry Ditzel. Jeremy knows. Firehawk, you know what it is. Let's put you here, put you here. Hey, do I just see a bunch of really good cards right now? Is that what I'm seeing? I think I am. I think I am. Oh, it's real easy to be an internet gangsta. I see y'all all out there. A bunch of internet gangstas everywhere, all over the place. Luther Burden III, DK Metcalf, CD Lamb. Oh, it's a little Dallas Goddard out of 150. Castro out of 275. Genty out of 225. Simmons out of 175. Stroud out of 250. Travion, Dart, Stewart out of 150. Jackson, Fields, and Ward. We have Sam Darnold out of 150. Egbuka out of 250. Mason Taylor. Gabriel out of 175. May out of 299. Tyler Warren out of 150. Caleb Johnson out of 25. Out of 100, Tootin. London out of 275. Genty on the shattered short print. Kyron Williams out of 75. Caleb Williams, Whitehall. RJ Harvey. Besh out of 100. Schultz out of 199. Travion. Omarion Hampton on the Supernova out of 10. Derek Stingley out of 75. Uh-oh, the Birdman's in here. It's a party now. RJ Harvey. Judkins. Terry McLaurin out of 225. Egbuka out of 150. Neil out there calling the shot. Brock Purdy out of 50. Colston Loveland. Aaron Rodgers out of 50. CJ Stroud out of 50, Redemption, and Tyler Shuck 4 out of 10 on the first flight auto. Not too bad. Yeah, Nate Dogg, I stayed behind. Uh-oh, LB or LD. You found some deeds? All right, good luck. It bees rippins times. Somebody put something in the chat other than LD so I can see that you exist. Well, LD, it was going to happen sooner or later. Somebody had hit it had helped. It had hit some stores somewhere, and you couldn't buy them. You couldn't buy it. They wouldn't ring up. So. Yeah, Neville, this is it. I'm getting back on in the morning, so this is the finale right here. CJ Stroud, Abdul Kata, Quinshawn Judkins, Kelvin Bakes Jr. out of 99, Young and Hill. And you know what? When we get up tomorrow, guess what? You want to hear something cool? We'll officially be one more sleep before Resurgence. I know. May, Mac, Golden, Lane, Moore out of 150, and Dexter Lawrence. The encased card for the Browns, Carson Swessinger, empty box out of 75. Man, the Browns show up a lot, don't they? I feel like they do. Jake, we'll take it. Defensive Rookie of the Year right there. All right, signature. What else you got? What else you got? That's an empty box. No, Bootsy, I'm just going to keep saying that to drive everybody insane, including you. Joe Mixon, Bo Nix, Garrett, Sampson. Josh Simmons out of 175. For the Chiefs, Jalen Royals on the auto. Amon-Ra refractor. Paramount pairings for the Steelers, Brooks and Banks. I don't know yet, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably starting with football in the morning. I haven't fully decided yet. But I probably will. Because we didn't today. And I had a lot of people when I first got on this morning, they were like, what you doing football? You doing football? You doing football? So, Brown, Allen, Wilson, Tet, Ridley out of 250. James Cook for the Bills out of 275. Not too bad. That is Tonks, Jackson Hawes, May, Prather, and Grant. Boy, the chat went silent. Did y'all all pass out? Did everybody pass out? Huh? Y'all aren't even talking smack anymore. At least we were having fun talking smack, and now I'm not even getting that. Ridley, McLaurin, Hubbard, Turner, Thomas out of 50, Mason Graham for the Browns, Torrey Horton, Lambjack, Simmons, and Norman Lott. They want more deeds. I had it going pretty good there. We were talking smack back and forth pretty good there for a minute. And then everybody just gave up. They gave up. I guess I win. I win. Drake May, Pickens, McConkey, Egbuka. Bucky Irvin out of 275. Another Brown. Out of 225, Jerry Jeudy on the auto. Well, there's 3 Browns autos up there. Jamar Chase refractor, a StarCast, Jackson Diott. Okay, that helps. That helps a little bit. Mr. Corbin, there he is. Thomas and Evans. Connor, they just had a lot of rookies. They really did. The Browns had a ton of rookies. Kind of like the Titans. The Titans had a ton of rookies too. No, well, AJ, most of the time when I see him at this point, I feel like he's been a redemption. Not in Panini, but in this, I feel like every time he shows up, he's a redemption. Was he not there that day or whatever for any of these? Because he's in all of it. Empty. Whoa, watch it. Prescott, Young, Lambjack, and Daniels, and Harmon. I mean, has anybody, let me ask you guys, has anybody seen a Shadur auto straight up not be a redemption in this stuff? Taylor. Space Dust, A-Chan out of 75. Benson and Sauce Gardner. K Blair, I mean, every once in a while when it suits me, you know. I guess it all depends. Now this is my last break of the day. This is the finale break. A-Chan, Johnson, Nakua, and Norman Lott. Williams and Irving, Belton on the white hole, and Jackson. All right, come on now. I mean, I know he has to have this version of this card like everybody else, but still, come on now. Come on now. Don't you fib me. McLaurin, Stroud, Surtain, Walter Nolan. Jacob for a minute or two. Robinson, Tua, Murray, and Howard. You too, K. Blair. Gonzalez, Hall, Scattaboo, and TJ Sanders. Maybe Josh, I mean, could be. You never know. I mean, I got to turn around and be right back here in less than 12 hours. So, I mean. Ricky Pearsall, Evans, Chase, and Luther Burden. Samuel, Jefferson, Cook, and Ollie Gordon. No, I had fun today. And some of y'all did really, really well today. Collins, Surtain, Goff, and Alexander. Purdy, Cook, Prescott, and Tyler Shuck. Fishing bet. Swift, Hill, Young and McMillan, and Michael Williams. Nice, Kyle. Fields, McCaffrey, Fields out of 99, and Connerly. Sport, it's probably a couple of different cards, but in reality, it's probably that out of 5 dual auto redemption sport guy. Yamamoto and Sasaki. Is that no? Who was it? Help me. Who's the other one? Metcalf, Hertz, Hill, and Egbuka. I got football on the brain now. Smith, Jones, Michael Williams, and Higgins. Sosa 101's up there, but I think that dual auto for the Dodgers is probably going to go for more. Jackson, Ashton Genty, and Tyleek Williams, I think. I guess you never know. Bo Nix, Lad McConkey, Tyreek Hill, and Demetrius Knight Jr. Yeah, Kyle, it was out of Roki. That's it, Roki. Out of 5, dual auto. That's Shohei, James. That's Shohei. The Shohei 101 dual logo man auto. That's the one that's got that bounty on it. Judy, Williams, Lamb, and Barron. Pitts, Love, Hill, and Warren. Looks like we got the white hole box. It's 15 now. McCarthy, Lawrence, Gibbs, and Thornton. James, well, what we're breaking right now, but on Friday, Resurgence comes out. And I think to a certain degree, I don't know, you guys tell me, I think we all kind of been waiting for that to come out. Like, we opened a lot of that last year. I think, like, even as a breaker and as a person that gets into breaks, I've been looking forward to that product. So I was looking forward to Cosmic, but it's been out for a while. So now his Sauron's eye has turned its way towards Resurgence. What's that? You talking about Resurgence? Achan, Campbell, Banks, Addison out of 75 on the mini diamonds, Waddle and Coleman. Yeah, I do. Now there's two different versions of it, just like last year. There's the regular hobby, and there'll be delights. But in both of them are going to be RPAs. And we should be seeing some pretty good stuff, you guys. Pittman, Gibbs, Besh, Graham, Devontae Smith out of 299, and Kyle Pitts. And our encased card. Mason Taylor out of 150. Hang on, I'm just curious. Empty box, hang on. Okay, so there's 2 boxes left in that Topps Chrome Black case. I'm just going to say it because I've opened enough cards I feel like that I can. Something's chilling in those 2 boxes. At least one of them, but I think both. Something's in there. There's a QB or something. Something's in those 2 boxes. Empty. Neighbors. In the morning. We'll run them in the morning horror movie. I don't have the longevity to go past this one. I just can't. I've been on all day, you guys. Ridley, Turner, Scadaboo out of 175, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt out of 275, Connerly, Tet, Nolan, and Neal. I'll be back on at 7 o'clock Central in the morning. I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's where I'm just telling you. I'm just flat out telling you right now, I'll probably start, our first football break will probably be this one. And I opened every box in that case. There's 2 left in it. Something is in there. Something's in there. Well, obviously there's something in there, but I'm saying something good's in there. Bowers, Achan, Hopkins, Morrison, Hill out of 275, Campbell out, not numbered, Warren, Ravens Paramount Pairings, Powell, Ryland, and Sawyer. No, I'm talking about Topps Chrome Black. Something's in those last 2. Pin them. We'll rip them right now, Luke. I wish I could. So. Lawrence, Hutchinson, Tua, Hawes, Max Crosby out of 225, Michael Penix out of 275. Alyssa, I don't want to hear excuses from you. Not from you, madam. No. No excuses. Swap it. And that's 271 out of 275 for the Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. TJ Sanders, Shadur exists on the roses. Jonah and Matthew Golden. You have a good night too, Amber. You guys know where I'll be at in the morning. And maybe you got to work. I don't know. It's possible. But maybe you could sneak in there and maybe get a team. You can always watch it on YouTube. Because something is in those 2 Topps Chrome Black. Sorry, not sorry. Adunzi, Williams, Sutton, Carter, Tootin out of 250. Look at this. Why not? Jackson Dart auto for the Giants. Who did it? Jared. Supreme Signers. Jackson Dart.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes.
Huh.
That's a deed.
We're not done yet. Stewart, Williams, wow. KTB, Jacob May on the Leviathans. Man, I don't know if it gets much better than that. Drake May on the Leviathans in the same box as Jackson Dart Auto. That's going to be hard pressed to beat that. Mason Graham, and then we had Tootin here. And we got a cosmic left, folks. We got a cosmic left. Wow.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. Good luck. This is the finale. And also, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. I've seen a lot of you in here with me for a good portion of this day. I appreciate it. Empty. But we're going to get right back at it tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow morning. And I'm going to have some real nice football breaks or baseball breaks to run. Football too, but I've got a special surprise in baseball. Jackson, Jones, Hertz and Brown, and Stewart. Appreciate you, Husker. James, Walker, Darius Alexander out of 99, and Travion Henderson. About 10 minutes, executive, if that. May, Neighbors, Chase, and Scat. Not very far at all. And I did that on purpose. When I moved from Virginia, I tried to find something as close as I could. Goddard, Achan, Higgins, and Collins. Ethan, who knows? Maybe nobody. Could be nobody. Gibbs, Pickens, Hamilton, and Tej Johnson. CJ Stroud, McLaurin, Sutton, and Sanker. Bo Nix, Judy, Lawrence, Makuba. Caleb Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Eamon Worry, and Josh Connerly out of 199. Could be Ashley. It could be. There's nobody else here but me. So I don't know. I'll be on in the morning. I know that much. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure. I don't know. Pitts, Love, especially with release day the next day. Sertan and Ward. How about you guys just come hang out with me in the morning and we can just get work in all day long and then we can all take the evening off together and just chill and not worry about anything because I'll be right back in the morning for Resurgence. And there's only one Deedsman. Ashton Genty. Oh, Jobu can't rip. He doesn't even have shoes on. Purdy, Cook, Hall, and Leonard. Swift, Kamara, Watts, and RJ Harvey. I took a brief one, Ethan. I haven't eaten anything, so I need to get something to eat after we're done here. I'll probably make it easy. Fix me a sandwich or something. Hill, Fields, Stroud, and Shadur. No, Kenneth, I didn't have time. I had to clean up and then get together what I was going to rip tonight, and I just ran out of time. AJ, why is it's all in the wrong places and stuff? What's going on? Supernova for the Ravens. There's a nice little surprise there, Michael. We'll take that.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Judkins. It wasn't even in the spot it was supposed to be. That's why I thought the other one was an auto. That's why I thought a Supernova was an auto, because it was in the wrong spot. Hertz, Smith, Allen, and Teddy Buchanan. Jones, Dowdle, Achan, and Walker. And just so you guys know, I'll be on in the morning, but Friday morning we're hitting the ground running. I'll probably go on at 7:30. We'll fill that first break, and then we're not going to stop. Kobe's going to be with me. We'll be on for the vast majority of the morning. We might take a little break, a couple hours, and they're going to be right back at it tomorrow on Friday night. So Malachi Starks. So keep that in mind too. Young, Benson, Barkley, Noel, Kobe. Kobe's flying back tomorrow. So he'll be on in the morning with me, and he'll be on with me at night too. Achan, Johnson, Horn, and Hampton. Resurgence comes out on Friday, James. Williams, Irving, Hall, and Ingram Dawkins. Yeah, that's why I stayed, because I would have been doing the same thing, Christy, and it just... Nah, that's a little bit too quick of a turnaround for me. I'm getting a little older, you know. Turning into an old man. Yeah, old man. That's me. I'm an old man now. I made it, folks. I made it. I made it to old man status. All right, let's do a recap of this. All right, so we've got Saquon, Allen, Watts, Surtain, Connerly out of 199, Higgins, Alexander out of 99, Tootin out of 250, Crosby out of 225, Hill out of 275, Gibbs, Prescott, Scattaboo, Irving out of 275, Thomas out of 50. Appreciate you, Jane. I'm not old yet. No, I'm not old. I was just talking trash. That's all. If I ever do shave this off, you guys will be freaked out. Ridley out of 250, Simmons out of 175, Moore out of 150, Smith out of 299, out of 75, Jordan Addison, and Tyreek Hill. If I did that, y'all would be freaked out. You'd be like, why does Primo look like he's 29 years old? Banks out of 99, Fields out of 99, Belton, Achan out of 75, out of 175, Scat, Royals, Graham, Campbell, Krosky Merritt out of 275, Judy out of 225, Mason Taylor out of 150, out of 275, James Cook, Swessinger out of 75. Lambjack on the Supernova, Shadur on the Roses, Starcast, Jackson Dart, Michael Penix Jr. out of 275, Leviathans, Drake May, and Jackson Dart on the Supreme Signers. Yep, still pulling deeds, no matter what. All right, you guys, that's the end of my evening. I'll be back on in the morning. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Hey, Just Living. What's up, Jace? I'll be back on in the morning. Come by and stop by and say hi, even if you're not getting in the break. At least come in and talk a little bit of smack with me. Just a little bit. Appreciate you, Jared. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some we'll probably start with football, and then we'll do some baseball, which I've got a surprise for in baseball.